All right. What's up, everyone? What's up, Rudy, Lupe, Ruben, my boy? What's up, bro? I know you're here. You told me you are. So, fuck yeah, dude. Thank you for tuning in and supporting like always, man. Shadow, Empire, David. What's going on, everyone? Where's World? What's going on, man? Yep, I agree with you. And you guys are in for a fucking treat tonight, man. So, I'm just waiting for Josh to hit the link. And he's going to open it up because he's extremely well at articulating points. With happy Friday, so I got my water because I've been throwing up all fucking day and I'm ready to go. Try not to get dehydrated. So I ate a piece of pizza with bad fucking pepperoni or what. What's up, GS? Salute, man. And honestly, this was I'm just looking at myself. What's up, Martin? Hey, what's up, brother? I appreciate you. Is you as well too, Martin? Thank you, man. What's up, homeboy? So this was just what I put on today, not even knowing we were going to do this today. But, we wanted to get this done. So what's up, Frolin? Fat Ass Dave? What's up, man? Tino the Mino? It's a coincidence. Should I put on the should I go with this just in case? Because I don't want to make it look like it doesn't look good. I don't want to make it look like I'm taking, Yeah, what's up? Goyo HD. True story. Should I fight? Chase downs. So true story, bro. The dudes to talk about that stuff too is not me, man. It would be Joshua, the homie hangout, who's gonna jump on, man. And then it would be a Boxer too, because they know the law much more than I do. So I'm not gonna sit here, bro, and tell you one way or the other because that's your fucking life, and I'm not gonna play with it. So yeah, man. Joshua would be the one, and Boxer would be the one to ask that, man. Yeah, true story. So those are the two to ask, man. Apologies, I can't answer that, but I'm not even gonna act like I know. Yeah, no worries, brother. CMZ. Yeah, but as soon as we started doing good, bro, everyone got fucking hurt. Should I leave the blue hat? Yeah. True story. Salute, brother. Lodi 209, Frolin, what's up, bro? How you feeling tonight, man? DMs, Lupe, HD. I'm loving these new names, man. That's what's up. But everyone got hurt. So what's up, Lucky Loco? I appreciate you tapping in, man. Let's see here. Dinner time with the hot links. Oh shit. Home raid macaroni. That's what's up, bro. What's up, Buzz? What's up, brother? I appreciate you. And tomorrow something, bro, just give me a heads up and we'll make it happen. I'll jump on with you on your channel, brother. That's not a problem at all. I do need to return the favor, absolutely. So that's what I will be doing with you. Just let me know when you're going live next and I'll make it happen. Spider, what's up, brother? Appreciate you, man. Some Bonchon. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Without further ado, what's up, brother? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. It's been a fun and interesting day. I'm tired.
Brother, how you doing tonight?
But I'm doing well. The Giants are losing, which I don't like.
What's up, boy?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hold up, man. I think I got this shit.
What's up, boy?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
That's
yep. He was a little early. We'll be fair.
Right.
So I guess you were going to open it up, but real quick, Goyo's. Damn, dude, that looks good.
Yeah, some hot dogs. It's like some peach tea. That's what's up. Let me run through these comments. I'm gonna wait for Box to jump back on before we really get into it. But let me scroll back and say hello to some people. Shadow Pit, Lupe, Fast Ass Motherfucking Dave, Rudy Castro. Yeah, man. Weddell's World, GS, Big Sanchez, Martin 9400, Homeboy 1083, Tino the Mino. Ralan, I hope you're healthy, man. Goyo, HD. True story, I got a gun charge. Should I fight it? The cops stopped me saying I had chased down some kids on a bike, but never happened. Fight it. If it's a felony gun charge, you should always fight it, in my opinion.
Hell yeah.
And so it depends also, but it also depends on what county you're in. Shit depends on what state you're in. You know, Lodi 209. Who else? CMZ. Tiny Angels. What's good, man? I'll see you. Lucky Loco. Boyo Maquinalisto. Yard Recall with Buzz. What's up, Buzz? I'm gonna be doing an interview with Mr. Yard Recall with Buzz soon. You guys should check out his channel, man. To be honest, there's not a lot of woods from Northern California that have channels. In fact, I don't know of any. And so you know, that alone is, I think, it makes his channel interesting. But he's also an interesting individual, man, and so I'm looking forward to that conversation. Sandman absolutely looks like a young Norteño right now.
What's up, man? I see all you guys, man.
That was Braylon, not
Lupe, all you other guys, man. I send my regards to you guys, man. And we're gonna wait for just a couple more minutes, man. As you can see by the title of this video, we're gonna get into it tonight, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna delve off into a few topics, man, that need to be addressed. They're gonna be addressed. I just want to wait for a couple more people to get in, man, so we can
yes, sir.
Take care of this, man.
Hey, I'll say this, man. A lot of people, a lot of people have experienced or think that they've experienced, you know, subliminals and that kind of stuff going in, you know, this channel to that channel and this and that. I'm gonna let you guys know this is not that. This is not pulling punches. This is not subliminal. It's a very clear, but like I put on my community post, man. It is, and I didn't include Sandman in this, but I apologize.
No worries.
But it really, you're just gonna kind of observe a conversation, man, and boxers have conversations a lot on the phone, and we talk about all kinds of stuff, and Sandman and I talk on the phone all the time about all kinds of stuff. So kind of what you're gonna be is observing the kind of conversations that we have about stuff that we all think is serious. You know what I mean? And a conversation that you guys should probably hear, right? Some shit's private. This is not private. This is something that folks need to hear. It is what it is.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. I don't even know where to start. Let me see. How many people in there, man?
199, 104.
Okay.
That's good, man. If they don't catch it now, you know, they could probably catch it later.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start just by saying this, and then I'm gonna kind of let Josh kind of get in too. He wants to get in wherever he feels the need. But man, you guys know, since you guys are obviously viewers of YouTube, that YouTube, since I've been on YouTube for the last 5 years, it invites a lot of politics, a lot of gossip, a lot of rumors, politics, backbiting, shit talking, negativity. It's all out there, man. It's a petri dish. It's all over the internet. You know, not just, I don't just experience it. Joshua don't just experience it. Sandman, everybody that's on YouTube, especially the creators, you guys see it, whether it's in the comments or it's through the creators. The shit's thick and it's everywhere, man. People hating, people politicking, people trying to get views, people trying to get money, people. It goes on and on and on and on. And you got these. Some of us are transparent, right? Some of us are transparent. Some of us, what you see is what you get, man. Others are fake. They hide in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? They take shots from 1,000 fucking miles away, whatever little fucking rat hole they're talking shit from. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And they call themselves gangsters. You know what I'm saying? So let's explore that, man. Let's dig into some of this shit. Joshua, you wanna address that one issue first, kind of get into that, or you want me to just go straight in, or how you want to do it?
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't matter to me.
Right. I got some things that I can share, and I'm sure we're all gonna have views on what the other person is saying and jump in and whatnot. Right. We got a pretty good chemistry here, but I had actually reached out to Box about some stuff to get some clarity on things. There was some stuff I didn't understand that didn't make sense to me. And then come to find out, there's all kinds of shit going on, right? So that's kind of how this happened, right? Was just a personal conversation, like, hey man, are you seeing this? And am I missing something? Because this is kind of how I see it. And then that snowballed into, man, have you heard of this situation? I remember that from a while back, and this is what I said, and this is what I thought was being said, and that's what was done, and it just sort of snowballed. So, but all that to say, this shit ain't complicated either. So, most of you guys have heard of Tony from Stories Written by a Current Prisoner. He's had a channel for a while. He's not the first prison genre channel. He's not the first person to interview people from prison, but he has had a channel. He's had a channel for a time, and he's got his lane. He's got his niche of what he does. I did an interview on Tony's channel way before I had a YouTube channel. I didn't go through that with Tony. That there was a go between, but yeah, and I got opinions about channels. I got opinions about content creators. People have opinions about me. But for me to come on here and speak directly about an individual and a channel in this way, big figures, good looking out.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, likewise, homie.
Is that? Yeah, that that doesn't really happen. But so there's a few things. One thing is some of you guys might be aware, some of you guys might have no clue, but this whole Powder Tony situation, right? So let me rewind just a second. How I got into this, I noticed a video. It was a recommended video from Tony, Stories Written by a Current Prisoner, right? And it was him. Supposedly, like, I don't remember the title, but essentially he was like calling out or exposing Powder, and he was calling out Gunner to a fight, and Gunner and all his people and all this other stuff, right? And so I'm watching this little low budget production, and he's saying all this stuff about Powder, right? And I don't know Powder. I've never met him. I've never had a conversation with him. I don't necessarily give a shit about him as an individual, right? I don't really give a shit about Tony as an individual either. But this I think involves something bigger than individual personalities. And so I was like, damn, okay. And I had heard some whispers of a Tony Gunner fight happening, just over the course of months, right? And it's not whether they're gonna fight or not, it's not my business, right? I'm just saying how I learned this. But then this dude jumps on there. I'm guessing he's a Southsider. He identifies as a Southsider. And he starts saying a couple things that really troubled me. And this is why I reached out to Box. Like, bro, am I hearing this wrong? First he says, all them dudes from up there. He didn't say Northern California, right? That subliminal shit, right? The guys from up there, you know who I'm talking about. And I'm just gonna say names. I'm gonna say names. Gunner and his people or his crew or his team or whatever. So he didn't say no other names, but he said the name of the person that Tony just said he's gonna fight. But it was very clear that he's talking about people from Northern California, and I would say specifically Raza from Northern California.
Your recall. Yeah.
And so,
you don't impress me either, bro.
Right. And so the problem I had was, like, I don't give a fuck if people fight. I don't care if people don't fight. I don't care if the boxing part means nothing to me. I have no opinion one way or another. I don't care if it happens. I don't care if it doesn't happen. I don't care if it's free. I don't care if it's $1 million. Like, I really just don't care about that. But what I do care about, and I don't think most people would put me in the category of Gunner's people per se, right?
Yeah.
That we don't have beef, but we don't necessarily collaborate on content. So it wasn't even personal about me, but I am from Northern California, right?
That's right. B-Rad.
And so I'm like, who is this dude? And is this becoming a North-South thing, right? Because that troubles me. And I will say that I don't know anybody that has a channel from Northern California. Whether I talk to them every day on the phone or not, I don't know anybody with a channel from Northern California that has a desire to create a North-South issue, right? And I, it, say whatever you will about the first fight, right? Whatever your opinions are, that was kind of billed as the opposite. That, you know what I mean? That was a conflict between somebody from the North and somebody from the South that was just a friendly boxing match, right? So this sounded very different, right? And dude's like, oh, bro, you could bring whoever and just bring them, and it's not like
negative.
Bro, do you want a gang fight? Like, is that what you're looking for? Do you really want a gang fight? Because nobody up here wants that. And not because folks are scared or cowards or anything else, but we're grown-ass fucking men. And whatever kind of content we make on YouTube, it is not content. And I'm not trying to speak for other people. I'm just giving my opinion of what I see and calling a spade a spade. I don't have to get along with everybody to still say what's true. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna lie about folks. None of us are pushing for that. If anything, pushing for the opposite, right? If there's an angle to anybody's channel, it's an angle of more unity than it is an angle of gang fighting. So I found that to be weird. I don't know who the fuck this dude is, right? But I found that to be weird. And he's up there with blue bandanas and everything. Like, rep where you're from. I've said from jump on my channel. And I got people that jump in the comments and shout out Sureño neighborhoods in Southern California and Norteño neighborhoods and Woods and Africanos and they're all welcome. I don't care.
That's right.
They're all welcome. And so but that's just funny, man. That's just funny. And it seemed to be to instigate and to bring the Powder thing in. Then dude is like, I'm gonna tell you what really happened with Powder in this situation. And all he does is tell a story that's basically exactly what Powder did, right? And so it seemed like a charade. It seemed like a circus. Like, I'm gonna make this big deal, and I'm also gonna throw Powder under the bus. Now, I don't know what you guys are aware of and what you're not. I just kind of became aware of this because then I had also seen, Powder obviously on Paradigm Media News, and I seen that Powder started a channel. I heard a couple of Powder interviews way back when he first started on Tony's channel, and I never really kept up because there's a bunch of content I really want to see that I can't see, and let alone shit that I don't really care about. So, no disrespect to anybody, but so I started looking, what's this Powder shit, right? Like, what's going on, and come to find out, and this is just, I don't know truth from fiction, but what it seems to be pretty clearly is, Powder is saying that some of the stuff that he said on Tony's channel was for entertainment. It was real situations that were also for entertainment. And I'm also hearing that the AB's under indictment and they're using or threatening to use or trying to use some of Powder's statements on Tony's channel in that indictment, right? So I'm not going to get into the specifics of it because I think anybody with half a fucking head on the shoulders can read between the lines. But what bothers me then is Tony. Like, this dude admitted he ain't from the streets, he ain't from the neighborhood, he's never done time, he's never, beat himself out of a wet paper bag, right? He found a niche where he can call people, ask them, frankly, cop-like questions, right? Like, what are you in there for? Have you ever been a part of a gang or disruptive group? This, that, like, and just let them talk, right? Let people on SNY yards just talk. And so And that's fine. I'm not hating on them. That my channel doesn't do that stuff. I don't find it to be competition, but prison's kind of my thing. And so regardless of what fucking Powder did in his story and how he got SY, I don't fucking care. But Tony says, oh man, you ain't got, Tony acknowledged that this situation was at play and then said, that doesn't give you the right to disparage my channel. Bro, who the fuck are you?
Yeah,
like,
for real.
You're in this for entertainment. You're in this for profit. There's dudes doing real time. There's dudes fighting real cases, right? There's dudes with real shit to risk. No matter who's at fault or how they got in those situations or whatever else, there's real life shit happening. And your channel in the grand scheme of things should not be more important than other
journalists.
They need to. He's not a fucking journalist.
Tony the journalist.
No, there's no investigation. He just calls and lets people talk. 11, you're right. You're right on that. And so, and I'll say this part, and I'm, be quiet for a minute. When it comes to channels and when it comes to content and active investigations and that kind of stuff, that's just bro.
Yep.
I'm aware of, I've been the go-between with channels that I don't particularly mess with. And I'm not saying that to put them down. It's just the reality. Not everybody gets along with everybody and buddy with everybody, right? It doesn't mean everybody hates each other. It just means that that's not the reality. And you guys fucking know that, right? So, but this is not a subliminal. There's no subliminals in it. If I'm talking about somebody, I'm talking about somebody. I don't want to put other channels on blast, but I will give credit where credit is due. That I've been the go-between sometimes where somebody gets at me and is like, hey, bro, can you get us somebody, and let them know, man, that case, there's actually an active investigation and some of that stuff's not helpful. And the moment I reach out to them, immediately that comes down. Oh man, bro, my bad, boop. I have been in that situation. I did a video a while back about Berkeley and about how I didn't feel higher education was serving, formerly incarcerated students very well. But I used a real life example of somebody that I really knew. The next day, I get a call. Hey, man, one specific thing you said in that video is not helpful.
Shika.
Right? It's true, but it's not helpful. And we're taking a different route in the defense of him. Cool, video down. I was driving a car, and as soon as I seen the whole not helpful part, I took it down. Right? That happens to a lot of us, where I don't think it happens often to everybody, but it does happen sometimes where we can get a little ahead of ourselves, or we say something without realizing some behind the scenes stuff. But men of integrity, men of character, will honor that because we've all done time. We've all been to prison. We've all done time. We've all ran around in the streets. We've all done our thing. And that alone gives us an ability, a compassion of like, man, I'm trying to fuck nobody over. I'm trying to put nobody's life on the streets in danger. I'm not trying to put nobody in jail in jeopardy of catching more time. I'm not. It's a channel and I'm trying to make money and I'm trying to get views and I'm trying to get information out there, but I'm not trying to fuck nobody over in real life. And I don't think all the channels.
It's called integrity, bro.
Yeah.
It's called integrity.
And all the channels I know of in Northern California, all of them, no exception. Brown and Black. And I'll throw Buzz in there. He just started his channel, but I think he has the same level of common decency, right? They ain't gonna do that. And if we make a mistake, we gonna own that mistake and take that video down and do a push it, because it's not just about money, it's not just about views, it's not just about attention. It's also about not fucking, I don't want to be an obstacle in somebody else's journey. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, we have our little pissing matches. We get in our little debates or whatever. But that's why I'm saying that this is a conversation that needs to happen, because it's just wrong, man. It's wrong. And you're not seeing that attitude and that character replicated, right? Nobody else is doing that shit. And I'm not saying that people that haven't done time shouldn't have channels. I'm not the YouTube police. I'm not trying to put boundaries on who can do what or whatever. But if you're going to step in this shit, make sure you really know what it smells like and you got some good boots on, man. Right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, go do something else and leave this shit to the grown-ups. You know, because your head gets too big. You get a little ahead of yourself. And ego comes with attention. That's true for anybody. Nobody's immune to it. But our egos are tempered by the reality of the life that we know that we're talking about and the reality of our own experiences. And okay, cool. You know, my head's getting a little bit big, but it ain't never gonna get that fucking big because that's gonna get people in danger. And I don't care wood, a black dude, brown dude, dropout, S&Y, fucking whack, fucking, you know, I don't care. That's not the point. You know what I mean? It's you don't have a right to do that to people no matter what their situation is. And especially if you're somebody that's never even been on the playground. You know what I mean? You've never even been in the arena. So you wouldn't know left from right if somebody called you from the yard and told you about it. You know what I mean? So that I mean there's more I could say. There's more situations I know about. Y'all probably chime in again in a minute, but that's where this came from. This is where the conversation with Box and I came up, and then come to find out there's a whole lot of other shit, and so yeah, bro, it's an ugly pattern.
Yeah, it is, man. Let me kind of just start out by saying this, man. You know, since these last couple months, I've been trying to expand this channel. I've been trying to get off into different things. You know, we talked about the clubhouse thing and the profiles, and then we got the panel, and then you know I started doing the phone calls. Now, it's not a secret that Tony's always had the phone calls on lock. That's his platform. I'm not saying he established it, but that's his thing. That's what he does. That's matter of fact, that's all his channel consists of. I wouldn't even say he slates the channel as it being for at-risk youth. That's a bunch of bullshit because there's no narrative to the channel. It's simply some fucking idiot with the fucking mask on that's holding his phone talking about prison's not for you, little boys and girls. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of prison. Let's get into it. Let me tell you guys this, man. Look, so I decided to start doing these calls on this channel, right? So I reached out to a couple cats that are locked up, and you know, this dude acts like, well, this is what I did. I reached out to a couple cats that were over there in Corcoran that are familiar with making phone calls, right? That have done it before, that have told their stories. And you know, I talked to them about getting on my channel, and you know, they were all for it. There's a couple of them. You guys have heard Red Rum talk and some of the other guys on my channel. Out of respect for this dude, I called him up because I heard through some of those guys in there that Tony was foaming at his mouth about me taking his people, right? Me taking his people from him. You ain't got that market corner, bro. You don't run shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But I gave him respect as a man, which was probably too much. I gave him the respect of, hey, bro, look, ain't nobody trying to take your fucking dues, man. The guys that your go-to guys. There's 1,000 if that's you texting me, motherfucker, don't text me. You know what I'm saying? There's 1,000 motherfuckers on YouTube. You know, I mean, there's 1,000 motherfuckers locked up. So, ain't nobody trying to take your people from you, man. But his thing was, I don't even want to talk about that. Let's talk about the fight, right? This fight that he's trying to put on with him and Gunner, right? He's like, man, you know, I want to get you in on this fight, man. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, look, man, I'm not interested in that shit, bro. I'm cool, man. You know what I mean? I told him I think about it, but I'm not gonna commit to that shit because I've been down that road twice already, and we all know what happened. Right. So then he starts saying, oh, come on, man. You're not going to pull up, homie. You know, you're about that smoke, man. It's right here in your face. And now you don't want it. Miss me with that watered down bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about pulling up anyway, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this is what he talked about the fight. That's all he wanted to talk about. A couple weeks later, right? I get these dudes I started having to make phone calls, and a couple of them were supposed to call me back, right? And a couple dudes that I was talking to in Corcoran were like, hey, I asked them if they were going to call you, and they were doing the cutthroat sign saying, nah, I'm not fucking with that dude, right? Anyway, through one of the callers, Red Room, I find out that Tony salt me up now, right? This motherfucker's telling these dudes in there that I'm going to give all their calls to the FBI, that I'm a bottom of the barrel motherfucker, right? That I'm a snitch, right? All my shit's out there. So, you know, he can't say nothing that don't nobody already know. But his whole thing was assassinating my character. Now, he went further than that and called me a fucking chomo. And he put that shit in those motherfuckers that are in their ears that are locked up, right? So that started floating around in Corcoran. That's where I draw the line, man. You know what I'm saying? When you say shit like that to assassinate a man's character, that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Now it's getting taken to another whole level, man. You're gonna assassinate my character because of some phone calls? You know what I'm saying? So then I call him up and I confront him about it. Hey, that dude's lying. He's a J-Cat, but it wasn't no book. I got the emails. You know what I'm saying? You got the emails saying, man, I don't know, you want to throw him up now? We could throw him up later. But these dudes are sending me emails talking about this dude salting you up. He's saying this, he's saying that. But then they're telling me like, Tony's burning everybody, right? It was hard for me to get dudes to call me because they're saying you're not like that other dude, right? That dude fucking he don't pay us, or he makes us wait till the 21st. And some of these dudes with this dummy doesn't understand is some of these calls have an impact on
I got him.
Have an impact on these dudes' parole hearings. You know, when they go for board, right? So Red Rum, let's just take Red Rum for example. You know, he says when I do these calls for Tony, he edits the Christianity portion out. He wants all the grimy shit, and it has a negative effect on me when I go to board because they're looking at it like I'm glorifying the gang shit, and that's not what I'm about. When I had Red Rum on my channel, what did I tell you guys? I was straight up with you guys. Didn't edit nothing. It was like, look, homeboy's a Christian, right? And that's his beliefs, and he talks about that, right? But that's his story, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he's the one that told me that he was doing that, you know, editing his phone calls. So anyway, Tony starts putting these rumors out. And then he calls me and he tells me he's got a family member of mine that he talked to on the phone that he's gonna put me on blast if I don't stay out of his lane. Fucking do it, Tony. Do it. Come with your little phone call. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you to do it now. Please do it. Like I told you on the phone, I'm gonna destroy your fucking credibility, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna destroy you, bro. Come out, come with your little fake phone calls or do whatever you gotta do. I ain't never asked you guys to not watch nobody's channel on YouTube. That's not my business. It's not. I'd be out of line to do that. Yeah. But what I am asking you guys is not to support somebody that stoops that fucking low, because just put yourself in that position right there. Somebody assassinates you like that. You know what I'm saying? How would you feel? This dude, all he cares about is views. He had a great platform. He's getting 45, 60,000 views, and he's laughing about it. But check this out. Let's do this, man. You can compare. You can run my name on Megan's Law. Who the fuck are you, Tony? Let's run you. What are you hiding from? Why you got a mask on? Why don't you explain that, man? You're either a cop, a chomo, and this dude, bro. All this shit about trying to make this a North and South thing, dude. Yeah. The Mexican mafia wants to kill you, bro. What are you talking about, man? You know, the other thing is he's also telling these dudes that they don't want to talk to me. They don't want to do phone calls for me because I would put their families in danger. That I'm an informant. I would put their families in danger, and that they don't know what they could get into. Let's talk about that. Okay, let's talk about this for a minute. This is coming from a dude that got somebody killed in high desert.
Yeah, okay? Say that part.
Talking about, We're talking about the same dude that had a Mexican mafia associate almost killed in Southern California behind one of his videos. And we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all good, man. This is this is coming from somebody that has already been down that path, man. This is somebody that's already done that. So what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Tony, you're not about that life. You don't know nothing about prison politics other than you throw a couple dollars at these dudes, you know what I'm saying? And you're acting like a fucking gangster on YouTube. Ain't about that life. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about that smoke. You need to save that, journalist Tony. You know what I'm saying? You need to save it, man. Stay in your lane, boy. But please, man, please come out with your video, because I know you guys know he's gonna come out with the video. Boxer, bro, this shit. You know, he called me. He called me one day talking loud. I don't know what a man is. I sold all my people out for money. I couldn't even get a word in. This motherfucker was just yelling, bro. You feel tough because you called me talking loud, and because you feel tough because you call me talking loud and you call me a snitch and a piece of shit and a chomo and a rat. Come on, man.
But put that shit out there. Yeah, putting that shit out there, man. Throwing some of those terms out there, you know, for me, especially the chomo stuff, right? Is again, I don't think that in fact, I know he doesn't really understand. He knows what he's doing in terms of like he's trying to irritate people to get attention, right? So he knows that, but he doesn't really understand. But he should. Like Boxer mentioned, and I know they're gonna show the article. I'm gonna give my 2 cents on that because this is something I was aware of at the time that it happened too. You know, they'll get into the particulars, but basically, there's a dude in High Desert, an active northerner, and he, I don't know how exactly him and Tony got connected, but he got at Tony. He said, "Hey man, I'm gonna do an interview." Mind you, everybody that Tony talked to up until that point was that's the guy. Everybody that Tony had talked to up to that point, to the best of my knowledge, it came from an SNY yard, right? Or was on an SNY yard, right? And I'm not trying to disrespect people on SNY yards. Just there's a difference here, and anybody that knows about prison knows this fucking difference. So actually Flacco had got at me, right? Flacco and I were talking, and Flacco was tight with Tony at the time. I didn't even have a channel, right? We were just talking. And Flacco kind of calls me and gives me the rundown on the situation. And he's like, "Man, what do you think?" And I'm like, "It's fucking ridiculous, bro. This dude's gonna get killed." Right? And Flacco, 100%. Man, if I took a half an hour, I could scroll back through my phone and find the text messages. But the point is, Flacco and I were 100% on the same page. 100%. Right? And what we were on was, you can't do that. You can't put this dude's interview out there. He will die. And Tony was asking, right? He was reaching out. And man, what do you think? What he says is fine. I don't give a fuck what he says.
He's like blind. You don't know any better.
And right. And kind of find out dude was in a situation. I don't know if we want to get into what the situation was or not, but he was in a predicament, and he really needed some money, and he didn't have family looking out for him. The dude only had a 9-year sentence. He wasn't a lifer. He had a 9-year sentence, right? But he
got a cell phone. I said, Joshua, not to interrupt you. He got a cell phone. He lost his cell phone and went into debt for $4,000. But they don't kill you for that. They don't kill you for that. You know,
if they wanted to kill him over it, they could have just killed him when it happened. You know, he was alive, and so he goes to do this, and he does the interview, and again, Flacco and I both are, but this is not okay. Like, you can't. This ain't a good look, man. And now here you have 2 dudes that have done time. 2 dudes that rock with the North doing time. 2 people that know what the fuck they're talking about. Whether we agree on everything or not is not the point. We agree on this because it's common sense for anybody that's done time. And none of us want to see somebody get hurt behind a video, right? And so we're telling Tony, bro, you can't. That dude's gonna get fucking killed. Like, no, but he's saying it's all good, so who cares? Okay, be the grown up in the room, man. Be the grown up in the room. He's in a desperate situation. He's doing some desperate shit. But at the end of the day, you're the one that hits publish on that video. You're the one that makes the decision if that video goes live or if it goes
called
away.
Accountability, which you know there's nothing about.
Right. And you pushed live. And when you pushed live, you ended his life. Because what happens?
Yeah.
He gets got at. He gets at Tony. It takes him, a minute for the video to get down. The damage is done. And the motherfucker gets killed by two other people. Yeah.
The next day.
And those two dudes, I know Boxer Sandman got the article, but those two dudes, they weren't even lifers. They had some long stretches, right? 20,
Show the picture
years.
of the other two dudes, Sandman.
Okay.
The article says, regardless to what the article says, these are the dudes that allegedly whacked this dude. So but they're the ones that got caught up for it. That was one, and this the other one.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is, the following day after the video was released, the youngster started panicking and was like, "Hey, the video needs to come down, bro." Because the homies were like, "Hey, bro, you can't be doing videos for that dude. He does videos for S&Y cats that are on S&Y yard, but the video was already done. The homies didn't know that. So this dude's trying to do damage control and get the video took down. Meanwhile, Tony's dragging his feet, you know what I'm saying, because he wants to get as much views in as he can before he pulls the video down. He did pull it down, but like Josh said, the damage was too done. The next day, they flew that motherfucker up out of there. He was dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is the same motherfucker that's telling people not to talk to me because they can get their families killed or they can get hurt. These dudes are on S&Y. This dude was on an active yard. This goes to show you how much this fucking idiot knows about politics. You know what I'm saying?
And the youngster didn't, to the best of my recollection, the youngster, he didn't make a debriefing video. He didn't go on there and expose people or anything else. But the kid said his fucking name. He said his name, and he said what yard he was on. So pretty easy to figure out who it is, right?
Yeah.
And so he wasn't telling on people. He got killed because he did a video with Tony. Period. That's why he got killed. And Tony was told by I didn't communicate direct, but I know that Flacco and I were talking, and we're on the same page. Tony was told by people that have done time, people that rock with Norteños, people that, people that know how this shit fucking goes, to not do it. Now, he doesn't have to listen to me. He doesn't have to listen to Flacco. He doesn't have to listen to anybody. And that's fine. But then own your shit. When you choose not to take counsel, when you choose not to listen to people, when you think that you know better than everybody else, okay, fine, do you. But there's blood on your hands, bro.
Yeah.
There's blood on your hands.
Accountability, he knows nothing about, right? So let's just say this part of it too. So that other channel he has, what's it called?
Isolated Minds.
Isolated Minds. He originally, if I'm correct, Flacco was the one that created that channel. He's the one that created that channel, and they had an agreement to where they were going to get paid so much. Whatever the details of their agreement, I'm not privy to it. I don't know. However, he ended up burning Flacco and taking the channel himself. He paid him one time and basically said, "Fuck you." You know what I'm saying? So this dude, he has a habit of pulling scandalous shit like that. Now let me tell you guys about this other Mexican mafia associate that and you guys can watch other. I don't want to put his name out there, but there's other channels that You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sure he's probably gonna mention something to you guys anyway, so I'll just let him do that. But this individual thought he was in bad standings with the admin. So at some point he had a conversation with Tony, decided to cut a video with him, make some money. He did the video, found out that his situation wasn't as bad as he thought it was, and that he was clear. So this dude goes into panic mode, just like the other one, starts making phone calls to Tony. Hey, I need to get this fucking video taken down. He can't even get a hold of Tony. Tony has a history of avoiding people when it's payday or when he knows that, that he's on the hook for something. He just won't answer the phone. So he played keep away from this dude. This dude's trying to call him to get the video taken down because he had already been confronted by a Southside or somebody out there that told him, hey, that sounded like you on YouTube, homie. And he's like, nah, that wasn't me. So he's trying to get a hold of him. He doesn't want to answer the phone. This dude calls Gunner and Rojo. Hey, I need to get this taken down, man. This dude ain't answering my phone call. They're gonna kill my family. This dude was almost in tears. You don't gotta believe me. You can go on when you guys go on their channels, you can ask them. He was almost in tears. They called Tony, take the video down, bro. Show some fucking integrity, homie. You know what I'm saying? Man, this video is going to get views. You know what I'm saying? He did the same thing. He drug his feet. Video eventually came down, but the damage was done. You know what I'm saying? He has a habit of doing this. Like Josh was talking about. Powder was one of his biggest hitters, man. He helped create his platform. He helped
made him hella money.
He helped make a lot of money. The first time something goes wrong between him and Powder, what does he do? He turns around and assassinates his character. That's what he does, man. This is coming from somebody that won't show his face. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that's hiding behind a mask. Why? He calls himself a man, but he says, because I'm smart. I'm smart. Nah, man, you're hiding from something, bro. I don't know what it is, what you've done, you know what I'm saying? But you're not allowed to use the word snitch no more either. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all accountable for whatever we put on our channels. It's just like, here's an analogy. It's just like when you have an attorney represents you, you're responsible for what comes out his fucking mouth. What you put on YouTube, you become a conduit. You know what I'm saying? Or you're like a fucking ADA, a fucking federal prosecutor that brings these big informants to the table so that they can testify on YouTube. So you don't get to use that word no more, Tony. That word snitch, you fall in that category. You know what I'm saying? So you can't. I know, man. You go get the fuck out of the comments. You know what I'm saying? And go cut your video and do what you do best, man. So I'm not done with you yet, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Sandman, you wanna get yours in now? Since
bro.
Character too.
Yeah, so he would try and go between Box and I, right? Saying that I'm a piece of shit and not good for the fucking channel, and my lives are fucking channel up, and the content and all the work I put in is for naught, and all this stuff, and and then he would send me texts like this, bro. I'll open this one up. Just
he's worse than a female, man. Look at all these fucking text messages and all these all these voicemails he leaves, man.
He started off cool, right? You can read it for yourself, but he starts doing all this shit, bro. All this extra hoop and haul and rah-rah, like I'm fucking tough over the phone, as Box said, and I'm just, he hasn't contacted me since. And but then he goes to Boxer with this shit, and he starts talking. He'd say that shit about me, and that I'm no good, bad for the channel, and all this stuff. Ironically, someone else who's never been to the pen is calling someone else out who's never been to the pen, which makes no fucking sense to me. He made that point. So I just really don't understand where this fucking dude was coming from and where he thought this was going to go. We told him and told him and told him. We fucking told him. Stop.
Can I read this text, or do you want to read this text? Yeah. I've never seen this until now, but I'm reading it and I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, that's him, bro. This the gang, this YouTube gangster right here. Hey, but just to add on to that, yeah, he assassinates Sandman's character, and it's like, fucking Sandman's bad for your channel, dude. He's ruining it. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if it was me and you. Imagine that. We could take. I thought I was the Chomo. What the fuck you want to hook up with the Chomo for? You know what I'm saying? Why you want to invite me to a fight? Hey, I don't want nothing to do with no fucking child molesters, man. But I'm the same motherfucker you want to hook up with. Sandman's dumping on my channel. He's the reason why my views are down. You're the only one that gives a fuck about views, man. Don't nobody care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to stoop to your level, Tony. I'm not going to call you a bunch of rats, and I'm not going to call you a child molester, but there's a reason why you're hiding behind that mask, bro. There's a reason why. And stop acting like all these Southsiders are behind you. This image, this picture, like you just said, this picture that you just created, this video, and it ain't about fucking hyping up the fight. Gunner and them ain't down with that shit. They're like, you know what? Fuck that dude. If that's the type of fight he's trying to make this, I'm out. You know, he's coming with some divide type of shit. He's got this fucking clown on his channel with the blue bandana, you know what I'm saying, talking a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? It's the same picture he sent me. Hey, B, you can fight this dude right here. I'm not impressed. You're the only one that's impressed by this dude. He got a couple fucking tattoos, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you got the game fucked up, Tony. You got the game fucked up, man. But you know, I don't understand his thinking either, man. You know what I mean? He just gets through calling me every name in the fucking book. And then he turns around a minute later and is like, bro, we could take over the internet, homie. You know what I'm saying? And then he shoots me like a fucking female, bro. Like a fucking straight fucking hyena, bro. He shoots me like 10 fucking voicemails. Back to back to back. Had my phone going off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I'm just telling you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Just stay out my way. I put out whatever the fuck I want to put out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start fucking putting out every video you put out. I'm gonna put the same fucking video out. I do what the fuck I want to do when I put out the kind of content I want to put out. You don't run shit. Come with your videos, come with your little false propaganda. You know what I'm saying? You can't play politics with nobody, Tony. You know what I'm saying? Your shit's watered down. I heard you look like a fucking used car salesman. That's what the homie said when they seen you with that fuck. This motherfucker goes to that last event and he wears that sweaty ass mask for like 3 hours, however long that event lasts.
Oh my God.
He pulled the fucking mask down like a little bit, just showed a glimpse of his little ugly ass face and put the mask on the rest of the time he was there. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick,
you hiding something, man. I don't know what it is, man, but you know.
And just real quick, I want to point this out, man. You're getting, hey, bro, you just hit me. That Pooh Butt is trying to set you up by inviting you to the boxing exhibition. He was trying to set you up, you know.
Yeah. Well, little does he know. Little does he know. You know what I mean? There's a surprise for you, bro. Hey, the joke's on you, not me. Come on, you think I'm stupid?
And
You're
then
fucking crazy.
I'll just put this back
up,
bro.
I didn't make it to 52 because I'm just some big dummy, man. You know what I'm saying? You're at 20, whatever you are, 25, 28. Hey, live to be 30, homie. Live to be 30, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Right here, this he says, yeah, you guys are desperate, huh? Good thing I've always taken care of my people and demonstrate loyalty. I know Boxer knows nothing about that. All right.
Hey, I can tell you guys like this. He shows a lot of these dudes that he does phone calls with. He makes the mistake of putting up their numbers, right? He puts their numbers up. If anybody is really that interested, you can reach out to any one of them dudes and ask them, does this dude take care of you guys like he's claiming, or does he fuck you guys over when it comes to paying you guys? Every last one of them dudes was like, hey, you're not going to lowball me like this other dude. Huh? I'm like, look, man, I don't associate me with that dude. I'm going to pay you. As soon as you get done making the phone call, the money's on your fucking, it's going to be on your books. That's how I do it. He was making them wait till the 21st until he got paid. And then they were like, on the 21st, nobody ever answers the phone. It took him like to the 20, whatever, the 25th, 26th, 27th to before he started answering the phone. Then they were getting lowballed. Oh, I got money problems. I had to pay the MA $7,000 this week. You know, get the fuck out of here, man. Dude, the MA wants you, bro. They want your head on a fucking, they want your head on a motherfucking stake, bro. Don't you understand that? You're not just some stand-up type of fucking dude, Tony. And you call me all these snitches and all this. Are we to believe that if you were looking at the 185 to life or 200-300 years that you would have held your mud because you're just a stand-up type of dude? Get the fuck out of here. I bet you nobody believes that shit, bro.
Yeah. And just if the dude put his name in this email and just read this on the screen. Look how much money Tony owes these dudes. Look how much money he owes them. Like, and then, you know, like he's gonna fucking pay him back as it fucking grows every month.
Why do you think Powder broke away from him?
Oh,
it's the same reason. Hey, go ahead and put that up. Do you got that? I sent you.
Yeah, I got that right here, bro.
Check this out, man. Check this out. This is from Powder right here. This is Tony's character on full display right here.
So this is Powder saying something happened with Cassie, right? And I got another one that I'm going to put up in a minute. That
Where's the one that I sent you? The one about his lady,
right,
bro. The one about Powder's old lady.
Yeah, it was one of these. Let's see.
Hey, like I said, man, I would never ask you guys, even if I was like going hard on somebody, man. We had a personal disagreement. It's not my place, I don't think, to ask anybody not to support somebody's channel. But I'm asking you guys this time, man. Don't support that dude. You could take what I say with a grain of salt and say, fuck you, B. That's cool, and I respect that. But at the same time, this is somebody, man, that assassinates people's characters, you know what I'm saying, to the lowest of the low, man. You know what I'm saying? Calling somebody a chomo, that's just something that you don't do. In that world that I came from, that whole my history, that's something that you don't fuck around with, man. You know what I'm saying? And he freely throws that shit out there. So I'm not the one wearing the mask, though. You know what I'm saying? My face is out there on blast, man. So how can somebody feel comfortable with assassinating everybody else's character when they can't even show their face? Like, what are you hiding from, man? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got that email?
No, I got it. I'm just trying to find which one it is. I believe it's this one. No, I got it here. Hold on. All right, there's that one. Let's see. Which one is it?
No, man, those are the.
I got it right here, bro. But let's see. It's a long one here. I think it's one of these with the yellow at the bottom.
Anyway, man, why you
keep going off on it? Oh, there it is, right here, right here. Just take that. Just read that in, guys, real quick.
Oh, but I'm seeing the comments on the last one. That's what I was saying, man. If somebody can read it, because some of the people watching on their phones and shit, they can't read that. It's too small.
Oh, okay, so busting up his operation. He's already running scared from Powder because Powder's girl was a ring girl at Tony's fight, and Tony started pimping her on his site where she would finger bang herself or do whatever viewers asked for money on his site, and Powder found out. And let's just say Tony ran to his mama. Man, Powder would love to know about that next exhibition date. Maybe your tech can give a heads up so you can be going. Place a bet against Tony's fight. That's hella cool. You guys helped him get his site up and running. That's why you're getting good content back now with my team. Watch, I'm 100% dedicated to helping blow up your site. Go ahead and throw my name out there that I'm on your team. Oh, and here's another thing about Tony calling the kettle fucking black and making up lies. And I left Tony's site because he's an undercover pig, LAPD Bosco from Hoover's. People ran a make on Tony, and that's what came up. Bosco's Heina is his lawyer in LA. She'd really know. Tell him he's running a covert sting operation to set the homie up for failure. Editing out all the evangelizing God talk and lessons to be learned in the grimy stories, trying to make us look bad at board, making us look like we're glorifying gang violence and crime and drugs. That dude's too much. He's got cops on there talking shit, saying we're all snitches, acting like tough guys. Talks, thanks for the info. We're making his job easier, etc., police shit. How many hits do I got to join his latest interview? It should be named Red Rum's Turf Warfare. If he put it out like I said. Is there a drawing saying halfway to hell up there with the gangster with the mohawk shooting at the Grim Reaper coming for him? His bitch ass probably didn't rep my brand like I said. I told him don't put no rat Aztec shit. You know, and it keeps going.
And if anybody wants to see that come directly off of a JPay, I got them all right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't fabricate nothing. It wouldn't be on my channel. I wouldn't allow nobody to fabricate nothing on here. I don't get on like that. I'm sure most of you that know me, man, know that I don't get on like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Those were some of the emails that I was getting from these guys. I wasn't asking them for information on that, dude. I didn't care, man. I kept telling, hey, whatever you had going on with them, that's between you guys. Mm-hmm. I still, even after these dudes were telling me the shit he was saying about me, I didn't flip it back and nah, man, this dude is dead. I was like, is that right? This motherfucker's willing to go, he's willing to stoop that low and assassinate me like that. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Anybody that's that easily swayed, I don't need to fuck with them. I don't want to fuck with them anyway, man. That's just something that you don't say about somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're pissed off, there's nothing you can say to justify it. Or you lost control of your fucking emotions, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I mean? He has a habit of barking real loud and then saying, you know, I was just mad, homie, because you know you took my video idea. You know what I'm saying? I was mad, homie. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, bro. But you know, this dude, man, this dude's a fucking joke, man. You know what I mean? He's a joke.
No, there is such thing as you know, people getting in the heat of the moment and that kind of stuff, or being pissed off, and sometimes when you're pissed off, it's not the best time to jump on a camera, but it happens, right? But there's a difference between that and this. This is a coordinated campaign that he's launching. This is intentional shit, and this is not him like, oh, you know what? I'll just take accountability for my mistakes. It's, you got blood on your hands, man. You have real life blood on your hands. You got dudes that were not lifers before, that if they get convicted of what they've been accused of doing, they are going to be lifers, right? You got to do that.
Empire, David. We appreciate you, brother.
You know, it's you're trying to stir up beef between North and South, and you think it's a game. Thankfully, the folks that have really played that game are too mature to fall for the okie doke, right? That's not because of you, Tony. That's in spite of you. That's in spite of your efforts, right?
Yeah. And that's right, Mason.
And you know, like I said, man, I shout out, you know, to everybody that you know, that doesn't fall for the fuckery, man. You know, and like I said, this, and Boxer said, this YouTube shit can get complicated, and politics and this and that. And that's not just in this genre. That's just YouTube in general. That's social media in general, like you said, right? And you know, folks can feel how they want about who they want and opinions and all that other stuff, right? But that's normal. What is not normal?
That's right, Miguel.
This. You know what I mean? This is not normal. This goes beyond any you know, petty shit, man. And it has the potential to get a lot of people caught up. And I would hope that the viewers of any channel, hopefully there'll be less on his, but I would hope that the viewers of any channel would kind of pay attention and you know, use your, you know, make sure something passes a smell test, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Use your little internal internal truth thing, man. And when it seems like somebody's trying to just stir up shit and create a problems where there doesn't need to be one or whatever, or speaking on shit that can get real life people in real life trouble, call that shit out, man.
Thank you, Julie.
You know?
Yeah, thank you, Julie. We appreciate you. Yeah, you know, I say this, you know, I've seen a lot of you guys the last week, man. Triple OGs dropped some videos on some people that have, you know, that he's personally held accountable for some of the shit that they've done. And some of you've actually praised him for holding people accountable, for keeping it honest. You know what I'm saying? So by that same standard, you know what I mean? We're all accountable for what we put out on YouTube. Some of us understand that, some of us don't. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we're talking about somebody that, like I said, man, that's spreading negative, inflammatory. I mean, he's going beyond assassinating people's characters, man. You know what I'm saying? And when somebody does something like that and they think it's okay, they should be held accountable. And I hope you guys hold them accountable, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Just ask yourself, if it was you, how you would feel if somebody unjustly threw a jacket on you like that. It's foul, man. You know what I mean? It's foul to even have to get up here and spend 40 minutes talking about it. Just even talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he's gonna cut some videos and spin it up all nice and pretty, right? And try to shake that accountability and try to say, you know what, that was real nice picture that boxer spun up. He don't know shit he's talking about. You know, the Mexican Mafia associate. Let me tell you how it really happened, right? And as for the youngster, let me tell you why he really got hit, right? Trust me. That's the inside. That's the inside scoop right there. He don't know. Quit calling me, man. Look, you guys, check it out. You guys see that?
Yeah.
See that? Yeah. That's what kind of little bitch he is. I'm gonna block you too. Quit calling me, man.
Fucking coward.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that he's worse than a fucking bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? If I don't block him tonight, he's gonna call me 1,000 fucking times. But he's gonna spin it up all nice, right? You know, he doesn't know about the northern politics. I would think that if anybody does, it's us. It's us that were a part of those politics. So he can't spin it up. He don't know. If he says anything else about how this youngster, why he got whacked or anything, he's lying, man. And I know he's gonna try to sidestep and shake accountability, because that's what he does, man. That's what he's been doing. You know what I'm saying? That's his character. Tell him take off the mask. Tell him to be transparent. Let's see him take the mask off so we can run his name through Megan's Law, since he's got since he's got chomos on his mind.
I heard
let's run his name through Megan's Law.
Sandman
straight up. You know what I'm saying? Right. I want to see so I can see it, put a face to it, since you know he's throwing that out there. You know what I mean?
And if we're making this shit up, you know, on JPay, they got the receipts right here of the date.
It ain't made up, man.
This ain't fucking made up.
Anybody that wants to see it, I'll be glad to send it to you.
Anybody who's been watching these channels for any amount of time knows.
Look, check it out.
It ain't gonna stop. We told you, bro. We told you, Tony. We fucking told you stop, and you didn't stop.
Worse than a fucking hyena, man.
Tell him if he takes off the mask, you'll drop the link.
Yeah, take the mask off, and I'll drop the link.
Yeah,
and he ain't gonna do it. He's not gonna do it.
No, what it is, he wants to call so he can yell and then get attention, or better yet, not get an answer, so he can go on his channel and be like, "I tried to call."
Check it out.
Yeah, look at him again. You ain't gonna save face on this one.
Quit wasting your time, bro. Quit wasting your time. Nobody wants to hear your fucking mouth. You know, you told Gunner earlier when he checked you about the way that you're talking shit, right? This dude's a fucking straight up, man. He told Gunner earlier that Gunner told him, you know what, you can't be saying shit like that, bro. That shit ain't cool, man. If that's how you gonna rock, I'm not gonna fuck with you. And he was like, nah, man, we straightened it out. It wasn't that serious. It's all good. No, it ain't all good. We didn't straighten out nothing, and it's not all good. And it's not gonna be all good, man.
I will say I watched Gunner's response video. Because I watch videos of all different channels sometimes. And when I seen all the call out, I was like, pretty sure Gunner's gonna have a response. And I'm curious to hear what it is. It's crazy.
Let me see. Hold on.
I was like, man, I'm curious to see what it is.
You can't call me no more.
And I for whatever it's worth, I thought the response was appropriate, man, and was an effort to put him in his place. I don't know that those folks know of all of these situations or the details of all of these situations or whatever. But anybody who thinks that this much effort, like if you've watched this channel, if you've watched my channel, all this right here doesn't happen ever. This doesn't ever happen, right? Ain't nobody gonna work this fucking hard to create this out of thin air.
Wants them views bad
to say something about to say something about somebody else, right? It's nobody's worth that much energy, but it's the real. No matter what he says, the facts are the facts. The fact is, he tried to get another man labeled as a chomo in prison.
That's so wrong.
Yeah.
That alone should be a deal breaker of all deal breaking.
Most definitely. When he's sitting there trying to explain himself with that fucking funny ass clown mask on, just remember that, man. Like, how can you take this dude serious? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Take the mask off if you want to address something like a man. You call yourself a man. Take the mask off and talk about it, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't wear a mask and call somebody else out their name or talk shit behind a mask, man. If you're gonna do that, take it up. See, if I was a dirty motherfucker like him, if I was to stoop to that level, I would have blasted his address all over YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna stoop that low, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of shit he does, man. You know what I'm saying? But
and real quick, so what I was just reading this, I'll read this out loud. So if anyone still thinks this is bullshit when it comes to Tony, is this the homie boxer from the YouTube channel thing? I got your get down from the homie Ravi sign. He used to be my celly, and the other fool played me for my money. Tony. He had me start over twice, gave him 2 referrals, and he didn't pay me for those. So I just left it alone. I'm trying to make some money, et cetera, et cetera. You know, he's a Northern California Crip, CXIV, CYA, all that shit, man. And Tony just fucks these guys over, bro. It's not right. And then what he does, how far he went to say what he said about my big brother, fuck that guy. He can fucking take man. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I apologize to those of you guys that are in Corcoran, because there's no doubt in my mind that he's gonna bitch up on you guys. And now he ain't gonna fuck with you because he's gonna see how you got at me on these emails, right? If he owes you guys money, holler at me, man. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me and I'll work something out with you, unless it's just crazy outrageous, man. But since I did that, I'll take accountability for that. But I had to expose this fucking dude, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for those of you that the emails that I'm having to expose, man, you know, my bad. I apologize, man, but I'm sure you guys understand if you get the full scoop of this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and there was one in there one of the ones that I read on here, like I said, I'd never seen these before, right? One of the ones that I read on here where he was saying, I got powder under contract. So I hope it's illegal, right?
Yeah.
It's illegal.
This
Look,
one?
I'm not a lawyer, but you guys that have been around my channel know, I know a little bit about the law.
Watered down scare tactic.
That's one of the stupidest. Like, that's the thing, man. He doesn't realize how dumb he is, but at the same time, how dangerous he is, right? Like, this is not the schoolyard where you be like, oh yeah, man, I fucked your mama, woo woo, right? No, that's not how this works, right? You can't run around and call people fucking child molesters when they're not, right? You can't do that. Like, it's not just rude. It's not just, not cool. You just can't, right? You can't. And when you do, you put people in jeopardy. Theoretically, right? If somebody runs from this, runs with this information and they got preyed on as a kid or whatever the situation, and then they find fucking, Boxer at the auto parts store when he's getting something for his fucking motorcycle, and they just look like a regular old fucking person, non-threatening, but then they nut up because they're like, oh, this is what I heard about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's anything can happen. And when you've been to prison and you've been in the streets, you learn the hard way or the easy way, but you learn words have consequences, man. And you can't say things that could put somebody else in danger unless you're willing to back that up all the way, right? If you don't have the receipts, if you're not willing to shed some blood behind it, keep it out your fucking mouth. Yeah. Tony's not even willing to show his face, let alone any of that other stuff. And he's putting people in danger, and he will continue to put people in danger as long as he has a channel, because he's interested in money and views. All of us care about views. Anybody who's on YouTube who says that it is absolutely not a factor is not telling the truth. Now, where views stack up in a priority is a very different story, right? Can people make a little money from YouTube sometimes? Sure. And if you do make a little money, is that nice? Yeah, right? But that there's a difference between channels, and I don't think there's many channels from up here that way, but I mean, in terms of just Tony, there's not that whole thing of putting money and views above everything.
Yeah.
You can't do that, man. And I'm not, I don't think that I wouldn't put that jacket on anybody but Tony, to be honest. Like I said, I've had thoughts and I've had opinions, and people have had thoughts and opinions about me, right? That's the nature of the game, right? And that's just life, bro. And we got egos and we got arguments and we got different ideas and all that shit, right? But we don't got blood on our hands. We're not trying to get people hurt in real life.
No.
We're not trying to sacrifice another man or another woman on the altar of our money or our views, right? And that's exactly what he does.
He had advanced knowledge of a kid in danger, chose to ignore and put video on blast. Tony better get a good attorney. Conspiracy based on indifference led to another's death. Others been convicted with less. Yeah, man. Hey, I'll say this, Josh, in regards to what you just said. Yeah, I mean, realistically, since he put it like that, yeah, man, I drop a video. I do all this hard work that I do to put in this content. Of course, I want you guys to view my content. Of course I do. Now, when I say I don't care about views, it's in the context of like, it's not that fucking important to me, man. Right. I'm not putting out 1,000 videos. I'm not like just putting out all this shit because I'm worried about, or I'm not willing to assassinate somebody else's character or just stoop that low to get more views is what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I want views. This is what I put the content out for. I want to make sure too that I'm getting through to people. But at the end of the day, to me, it's not as important as it is to some of these other dudes, man.
Right.
Specifically Tony. You know what I'm saying? that motherfucker, man. There's no telling what he'd be willing to do to get some views. Right. I don't want to know, man, but you know, that's one example right there.
It's dangerous because and not to keep beating a dead horse, and I would hope that he's kind of, you know, he's basically a dead horse now. I mean, if not, we can keep talking about it. But somebody who's willing to do that, this is my thought at least. If you're willing to go that low, to be that extreme, like extreme to a level that I'm not aware of ever happening on YouTube before type extreme, right? And if you're willing to do that, what aren't you willing to do, right? If you're willing to put people's lives in jeopardy for a view or for some money on YouTube,
and what are you not willing to do?
What happens when the feds come knocking and they say, you know what, Powder's not cooperating, we want those raw videos. Otherwise, we're going to take your channel down and we're going to float your address in the newspaper. You think that dude's going to be like, fuck it, man, do what you got to do. I'm going to hold my mud? Yeah, right.
No.
Right? It's...
Hey, I'm go ahead.
No, it's like I said, man, I don't come on my channel or Boxer channel, anybody's channel, and start naming channels and you guys have never heard me talk about any other channel the way that I've talked about this one. And it's kind of, I was kind of blown away today because, like I said, I knew some stuff. I knew about the dude getting killed. I knew about, you know, a little bit about the really, actually, I knew about the dude getting killed. I knew from my own dealings with him that he pays funny. Actually, when I did that video, Flacco paid me. And so, but, and you know, it was a long time ago, but then calling Boxer, looking at the videos about the Powder stuff, looking at this north-south thing, and sometimes I feel like maybe I see something and I don't see it for what it is. So I try to tap in with somebody else and be like, hey, this is what I'm seeing. Have you seen this? Or this is not what I'm just asking if you've seen it. What is your first impression? And I'm going to hold back on mine till I hear yours to see if I'm fucking crazy or I'm misreading it. And Box and I got on the phone for a few minutes and I was like, what the hell? And he's like, what the hell? I'm like, bro, this is...
It's funny, man. He tries to act like, you know, he tries to act like he knows the politics and like he's about that life and about that smoke. Tony ain't never been Elephant Man, bro. That's why he don't know nothing about accountability. He ain't never been Elephant Man before. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never had a ghetto ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he probably went to a Catholic school when he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
He said by his own mouth that he had said that he was early on. He had said, man, I'm fascinated by this because I've never been a part of it. I grew up in a neighborhood, but none of this has ever been my life. And so I've been kind of fascinated about it. So he's just a peeping Tom of gang culture, right?
Yeah.
That then took it too far. I mean, that's too far anyways, right? But he was a peeping Tom and now he's running around like, oh, I'm a porn star, right? Nah, bro, it's you hid under the bed, you know what I mean? And
hey, Josh, but journalist Tony, right? Journalist Tony, hey, what could somebody possibly what would his agenda be? He calls his channel. He says he's doing this to help at-risk youth and to show people that he's against that, you know, prison and all that stuff, and he's trying to reach out and help people. I mean, unless I'm missing something, bro, where's the narrative? Where is he trying to connect with people? He's just trying to jump on that bandwagon, bro. You know, what was I gonna say? His whole thing consists of, like I said, he sits there with the phone, his funny ass mask, and you know, he asks a couple questions, and then he lets these dudes talk. What could he possibly gain by editing these calls that these dudes make talking about God?
Right.
What is there to gain? It's only it's clear.
It's clear, man. For one, that's the opposite of journalism, right? Journalism is not shaping a narrative. It's finding out what really happened and sharing that, right? But also, so for a decade plus before I came on YouTube,
that's right, Battle 559.
I did a lot of work in various communities, right? And various hoods, mostly with brown folks, also some black folks and some polys, right? And so I spoke at places. I taught classes in school. I had youngsters on the street corner. I fucked with dudes with pistols and dope in their pocket and was like, hey, bro, if you ever get tired of this, what I'm saying? We got options type shit. I was at juvenile hall. I did. And of course, man, teenagers want to hear war stories, right? Oh, man, you were in a pen? Damn, big homie, tell me this, tell me that. The biggest struggle for me was to get them to not see me as their big homie, especially when I'm working with Northerners, as their big homie in a gang context. Because I'm like, bro, I don't co-sign your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm your big homie, I'm going to give you a pass on some shit. I'm not giving you passes on nothing. I'm going to hold you accountable to, to be a man. But also, I had to learn myself early on. If you're going to share a story, and I've talked about this on my platform, and I try to do this on my platform, maybe sometimes I'll fall short, but if you're going to tell a story, a war story, quote unquote, and there's only really 3 reasons you might tell it. One is you're reminiscing with somebody that has lived that same life, or maybe has been in those same situations with you, right? And so you're reminiscing. Or you're trying to show off, right? You're just trying to flex. Or you're trying to teach a lesson. If you're trying to teach a lesson, if you don't spend 59 minutes out of an hour-long conversation telling a story about this and the blood and the guts and I'm fucking riding and smashing and we was throwing up this and doing that, and then in the last minute say, yeah, man, you know what I mean? So you don't want to live this life. Because what you're going to be looking at is a room full of kids with their eyes open like this. And when they walk away, they're going to be like, I'm going to be that dude, bro. I'm going to be that dude. Yeah. Next time somebody says something to me, I'm going to be the one hanging out the window fucking begging. That's right. I like that whole San Francisco smile. I'm going to try that shit today, And so you have to learn and realize if you're going to share a story, you also have to share the message and make the message bigger than the war story. Tony doesn't do that. He doesn't have a message.
There's no message. There's no narrative, nothing, because he don't know nothing about it.
Right.
He glorifies that shit. These dudes told me, man, when I talked to him, he wants the grind. When I asked some of these dudes, you've done calls for this dude. When they're like, what kind of stuff do you want? Man, just tell your story. Tell your story, your experiences. Matter of fact, a couple of those calls, you can hear me tell these guys, hey, just tell them how you got involved, man. Tell them how you got caught up in the politics. Tell them about situations you've been in prison, and tell them what transitioned you to SNY, right? He doesn't want that. He wants the stabbings, right? He wants the killings, the just all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? The grimy shit. That's exactly the words that those dudes use. Tony wants the grimy shit, right? That's what he wants, man. And I wasn't trying to do that. I was, hey, tell your story the way you tell it, man. This dude had to call me back. Oh, I thought you wanted me to do it like the other dude. Nah, man. That's why I'm fucking up, because I'm kind of fabricating, telling what you kind of want to hear. Nah. Forget that, man. Get that out of your mind. Tell your story, man. You know what I'm saying? So, before he calls himself a journalist Tony, he strokes his ego like that, his own ego, and gives himself that kind of credit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man,
absolutely, James.
Take the mask off. You know what I mean? And if you want to put yourself in that category of helping kids and helping people get out of that lifestyle, and get your ass in front of that camera and start talking about it. Start talking about it. Don't rely on the sweat and blood of these dudes that are behind the walls that got no money on their books, you know what I'm saying, that are desperate. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing. You're taking advantage of people, man. And you call yourself a gangster. You know what I mean? Boy, you lucky I don't play like you, man. You're lucky I don't play like you. You know.
And you know what's really annoying is he says he puts all this work in, and like you guys are saying, that a minute and a half, 2 minute fucking thing. The guy puts no fucking work in. He sits there listening for 15 minutes at a time. I've done this with Powder. He loads the shit on a video editor and uploads it. Mm-hmm. What part of this is he putting in any work for the fucking youth? No time. Dude, you know how many of those voicemails or voice calls I could get out in an hour?
He does more texting to me than he does working on his YouTube shit. He texts me. He puts more work in texting me on his text. You know what I mean?
Well, and even like Sandman got a fucked up little background where he disappears into that Yankees logo or Sharks logo and shit, right? It happens sometimes, right?
Still looking out, Steel 831.
Thank you, Steel.
You know, and we tease about it and it's all fun, right? You guys would be probably pretty damn surprised to know how much money Tony makes on his channel, right? We're all content creators.
Yeah.
We know what somebody with 80,000 subscribers that's putting out videos that's getting 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 views, 100,000 views, what they're making, right?
And he talks shit. He talks shit.
Right. You
ain't getting no views, boxer.
Right. That dude is doing better financially.
Yeah.
He's doing better financially.
Sorry, Rascal. My bad.
Than any of us, right? Which is not hating. I'm you know, there's a lot of channels that make more money than me, so I'm not hating. But effort-wise, you can't come and say you put effort when you're not even visible in most of your time on the screen. Like even that one with the boxing, he put the boxing picture behind him. His mask, everything's melting into the fucking screen, right?
Yeah.
And his audio's trash. And people are in the comments like, bro, we can't hear you, this and that. There's no effort, right? There's no, like we try, and I know other channels try, and it's not just to be all funny and glossy, man, but it's also out of respect for the viewers. You guys are taking your time to watch our content. You're taking the time to listen. The least we could do is try to present videos, try to present content in a way that is desirable, right? It have some respect for the viewers. And this dude,
hey, look, he does the phone calls, right? He does the phone. I don't listen to his channel. Good looking out, big figures. He does the phone calls. That's his thing, right? But since maybe somebody fucking in his family or somebody told him he's like a journalist now, right? So now he took it to another. Now he calls himself a journalist, right? So since he's been on that little role, right? He flips them other two channels, right? First, he's mad because I'm stealing all his guys in prison, right? Okay. Tired of hearing you cry about that. But then when he flips that other channel and he starts doing gang stories, stabbings, that happen in the county jails or that happen on the streets, gang related shit, right? He did a video, some little trashy ass video on the Merced stabbing, right? If you watch the video, it's probably like 12 minutes long. There's no work he put into it. He even uses another narrator's voice. Right? Doesn't have none of the inside information. You could have read more about that shit in fucking Newsweek or something or a fucking magazine, right? But I don't ever go on his channel. Don't want to look at his content. Man, I got enough stories of my own, enough content of my own to put out there, and that's kind of like the stuff that I've been doing. So when I Google stabbings or killings or shit that happened, and I got on that story right there, I put a video out on it. And if you look at my video and his, I had all the inside info. Then all my research. That's what a real journalist does, Tony. You know what I'm saying? Not the shit that you copy out of fucking the San Francisco Chronicle or the LA Times, man. But he calls me and goes on this rant. Why are you copying my videos, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? That's my shit, stay out my lane. I told you, I'm warning you, man. I'm gonna put your shit out there. Man, do it, man. Do it. I hope you do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I want you to do it. I'm telling you now, do it, bro. Sure. But
I'm jealous. Warn me.
This motherfucker got some. The only reason why he's got these donkey balls right now is because he's 1,000 miles away, and it's because he's got a mask on. You know what I'm saying? But this dude's he's on a good one, man.
Yeah.
What they call that shit, stunting?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just wild.
Hey, but I'm flattered though, man. I'm flattered at the same time to know that, like, right during this live, you just so let me know you're watching, homie. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that view.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
With two channels.
Mm-hmm. Well, multiple, not that, but he seems to be one of these cats who make up fake fucking accounts going around like he's been doing, you know, leaving comments and shit. Also, there's this thing called a media blast that I just, with these emails that I just found out about. So, you know, once again, calling in his fucking work ethic. Was it a media blast or was it these guys' stories that blew his channel up? You know what I'm saying? So, like, you with this fucking guy, bro, you never know what's heads and tails.
What's a media blast?
Oh yeah, okay, Tony, right.
What happened?
Media blast is apparently when you pay someone that has access to multiple fucking media avenues. Say like you pay just for example CNN, right? And they'll blast your shit. It's basically marketing.
Okay.
It's just basically marketing your
channel.
It's
like you're paying. It's almost like on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, where you can pay and they'll promote your shit more. It's like kind of like that, but bigger. Yeah. I don't know. No, pain on man is you don't have to doubt. You cannot enter into a contract like that when you're incarcerated. It's not you. That did not happen. That That's contract does not
Mob
exist.
Entertainment.
Yeah. I bet. Now Tony can write whatever the fuck he wants on a piece of paper. I could write a contract on a piece of paper and have my daughter sign it. It doesn't make it
no
legal.
Contract though.
No.
When I mention that to these dudes, they're like, "Fucking contract? There ain't no fucking buddy on no contract." It's another one of his watered down scare tactics. Like that. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like he's gonna smack
me. Fucking contract.
Right. See the difference between me. I'm not getting in a fucking ring with you, Tony. So.
Hey, and what does he think? Like what is he gonna do? Go in the ring and think that mask wouldn't get knocked out? He got no intention on showing up. He talks about pulling up. When it comes to him, listen to Gunner when he talks about the fight. When it comes to pulling up, right? This is all it is to Tony. Let's talk about this fight. Let's get all these views. Let's pump it up, right? We're going north and south thing, man. We're gonna go at it and all this. Let's get these views. Let's get the bag, homie. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes time, that dude don't show up. He ain't gonna show up. And how many times we've been down this road, man? The only reason he showed up to the other fight is because he was on the sideline.
Right.
But you'll hear these things from these other guys, man. None of them like him. Rojo, Flacco, Gunner. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody like you think they do, man. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm speaking out of turn, they can address it. But I know what I'm talking about. You burn people, you fucking lie, you fucking manipulate, you're scandalous, you fucking preying on them motherfuckers that are locked up. At least you can do is take care of them, bro. You know what I mean? I've been where they've been. They ain't got no money on their books. They want to eat, bro. At least give them that for fucking telling you about their blood stories, man.
Mm-hmm. Our money always landed too. You can go ask them. Boxer's money and my money landed, so they can fucking tell you. There was no waiting.
After the phone hung up.
Right.
They're like, "Damn, bro, your money's good, man. I can show you guys. Looking out Palmetto, bro. You know what I mean? As soon as they made that call, look, bro, the money will be on your books as soon as you hang the phone up. Give me 5 minutes. It's there. I got all those emails from all of them. Hey, homie, man, good looking up. You ain't got to keep thanking me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Thank me 1,000 fucking times, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you being an honest, straight up dude. This other dude, man, he fucking low balls. He fucking doesn't pay us when he's supposed to get paid. Show me one dude that's going to back you up and say that every last one of them. I mean, if you want to put Conejo out there too, I got his emails. I just don't throw all them dudes out there. You know, I say this, man. A lot of them are telling stories, man. The kind of glorified bullshit stories just to get the views.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's not. I'm not trying to spread anything that's false. He's giving me all the ammunition. It's all out there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's already out there by his own doing. You know what I mean? Straight up, man.
Enlightening. Hey, bro, I guess you got in late and missed the part where we posted all this shit from Red Rum and who else was it? Fucking
You're looking out, Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony. But we posted all the fucking and Powder, fucking all these dudes, man. I guess you missed the part where we already posted the receipts and the text messages, the emails. You missed the part where he's calling in trying to get us to shut up. So you can wait all you want, but facts are facts, and you can wait till Rojo, Flacco, and Gunner address this because good luck not getting asked about this shit.
Yeah,
you're gonna get these occasional cats that you know, if they don't know better, they didn't watch the video, if they ain't really doing their research, if they ain't really listening, they ain't got their ear to the ground. They're going, yeah, he's been doing his thing, he's successful, he's getting 1,000 views, and okay. But you're missing the point, man. You know what I'm saying? Ask yourself, you know what I mean? Ask yourself how you would like to be called a child molester, or you like to be the subject of some false propaganda that assassinates your character, and then you might understand. Or, you know, you're telling all these stories in prison and you're not getting paid, man. You're getting lowballed. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody making this up. You know, I ain't trying to give this dude any more airtime, because on YouTube it seems like all fucking attention or anytime some controversy, it gets you views. People like drama, you know what I'm saying? So
it's kind of shit your boy does, man.
Well, we're not here to convince one individual, man. You know, he can believe what he wants, but I'm pretty sure the mass gets it, bro. The ones that understand and can see through the ones that have been around on YouTube long enough to know the character on this channel, to know the character on some of the other channels, and to see it for what it is. You know, at least if you're gonna talk shit about somebody, at least take the mask off. You know what I mean? Take the mask off. If I'm going to call you a piece of shit, I'm not going to do it with the mask on. I'm going to let you see what I look like. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, to each his own, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know, we told him stop, didn't stop. So,
yeah, I would encourage you guys. Ask any other channel that you think might know about that boy that got killed in High Desert. And ask about that situation. That's a real life person who's real life dead. And did he do the video? Yes, he did. He was desperate. He's a kid. He's in prison. He's got 9 years to do. He got killed because somebody chose to hit upload when they were told doing that will get him killed. And
that's right. Yep.
There's accountability, man. It's he's assassinating people's character, and he's contributing to people getting assassinated in real life. Like there's just shit that you don't do, man. You know, there's lots of fun and games on YouTube, man, but there's shit that you don't do. And putting real life people in real life jeopardy, dogging people because they're trying to clean up a mess that they might have made, right? Being more interested in views and money than the well-being of individuals that are doing the emotional labor to tell you their story. Is no. And then to basically try to blackmail people. And to even when Boxer told me, he's like, yeah, man, he called and he was like, well, you talk all this, man. Why don't you pull up? I'm like, who the fuck? Like, who?
Fucking A, man.
Who are you? Homie, who are you?
Yeah, like, a real tough guy, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're setting a standard. Like, hey, I'm just gonna let you know this is how I think you look.
Yeah. It's funny though, man, that he thought the joke was on me. If you know, go ahead, show up to that event, Tony.
In a way, we kind of helped him with that one, but
but you know, it's all good, man. You know, like I said, man, I've lived to be 52. You know, you should try to do the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? But you on the wrong path right now. I promise you that. I ain't saying I ain't threatening you. I ain't making no threats. I'm just giving some good advice, bro. You know, that kind of shit right there can get you whacked. Believe that.
Yeah,
the snitch and the you know, the all the other shit, like you ain't nothing but a punk. I always say a punk. All that kind of shit, that shit rolls off, man. Because coming from somebody with the mask on, it looks like I don't take you serious. But the chomo shit, that's not cool, man. You know what I'm saying? That's below the belt.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, man.
Yeah, man.
But
yeah, man. So that's what that, you know. I welcome the response, the damage control, the cleanup videos. It's gonna be interesting to see how we tries to clean it all up with a bunch of smoke screens and bullshit. But hey, people, everybody's not stupid, man. You know, people can see through shit, and you're not as smart as you think you are, man. You know what I mean? You think you are, but you're not. So, you know, people are catching on to your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's just the bottom line. You can spin it however you want to spin it.
Okay.
Anyway, man, what else is going on, man? Now that we got that out.
Right.
Oh, man.
You guys were going to listen in on a conversation.
Hell of a conversation, man. There's gonna be 90 response videos by morning. That's cool, man. We're you know, fucking.
Yeah, hey, but that's you know, but like the title of this video, man, YouTube, when it goes too far, man. That's a good topic of discussion right there, because it, you know, it don't just happen right here on this channel, Paradigm Media News. It happens there's people going at it all across YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah. But politicking or hating or talking shit is one thing, man. But when it goes too far, when you're getting people killed,
right?
You know what I mean? Or when you're assassinating people's character and you're burning people. You know, you take people's money, especially people that are locked up that can't do nothing. You know what I mean? They're locked up, man. That's foul. That's going too far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to have them on your channel making you all these 45, 60, 70,000 views, and you're going to be making all this money every month. At least pay them dudes what they're worth, man. Pay them. You know what I'm saying? I come from, I've been to prison. I spent half my life in there. So, you know, I take that kind of shit personal. I know what it's like, man. You know.
Yeah, the raffle is this.
Thought I was going to say it.
What?
No channel sets the bar that high, right? The bar is pretty fucking basic. Don't say shit that can get other people physically hurt. Don't say shit that can get other people incarcerated or charged or indicted, right? And just don't speak. Don't assassinate people's character. Don't contribute to people getting assassinated. Like, there's just some basic shit. If you want to talk shit about somebody, fine. But call him a fucking child molester and to try to spread that word around in prison? Come on, man. Like, that's
appreciate
too far.
that, Sean. I appreciate that.
Common sense. That's just too far.
Yeah, even Gunner's agreeing. Yeah, salute Gunner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but not only that though, you know, like those dudes that are locked up, like you're saying too, Josh. Like, they, you know, fuck, man. Not only does is he taking their money, but goddamn, they can't even see who's taking their money.
Right.
Even if they could look at YouTube. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude's just playing foul ball across the board. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If dude had some integrity and he stayed in his own lane and he wasn't doing the foul, shady shit that he was doing, nobody'd have nothing to say about him. Everybody'd be like I'd be like I was before I knew the dude. You know, I'm sorry that I know the dude now, and I'm sorry that I even ever talked to him. But I'll be like before, damn, dude's got a good platform and he's winning, right? I even told him on the phone the first time. I tried to tell him before he started talking all that fucking boxing shit, bro. You know, you got a good platform. I got to give it to you, but you got to understand something, homie. You got to understand that whenever you tap into something that's successful in life, other people are gonna emulate you, and you can't take it personal, bro. Yeah. You know, if I start selling bottle caps next week on YouTube, and I blow up, hey, you can best believe by next week, 5, 6, 7, 100 channels are gonna be selling bottle caps next week. But you ain't got the fucking. You don't run YouTube. You can't tell people what kind of content they can put out. You don't control it. You're not big enough. You're not scary enough. You know what I'm saying? And you're hiding behind a mask. It's just wrong all the way across the board, man.
Yeah.
You know, this guy, man.
Yeah, not everybody got to get along. Not everybody got to like everybody's stuff. Not everybody got to talk and hold hands and all that other shit, right? And I'm selling them with sparkles. But this is too much. It's too fucking much. It's dangerous, man. And it's being done by somebody who doesn't know. Like I said, he's a peeping Tom and wants to pretend now that he's a porn star. You know what I mean? You're not from this life, bro. You're not from this life.
You ain't about that smoke.
No, you don't want none of nothing. You don't want none of nothing. And I'm not saying that as a threat either. Like I'm not the dude that's talking about I'm gonna pull up or whatever else. Fuck that. I got a foot in the grave at 45. But you don't, come on, man. You don't want none of that. Yeah. You've never had it. You don't want it. It's and just because you talk to people that got some gangster in them, it doesn't make you a gangster. You're still just a peeping Tom, bro. That's it. You don't fuck. You just a peeping Tom. Stop. You know what I
mean? These dudes, man, you want to call it, you want to try to act tough, you know, and now he's trying to call Gunner out, and he's got this other clown that's trying to act like he's a tough guy on there now. But these dudes are in their 20s, they're in their 30s, and here they are trying to fight dudes in their 40s and 50s, man. And you know, in the past, when I thought these fights were gonna happen, I'll get in the ring with the motherfucker. Don't get it twisted. But my point is when they were trying to set these fights up, you know, him and his boy were acting all tough, throwing baños on their shoulders, and you know, letting them know it's like a north-south thing. They're trying to go that route. They're trying to get in the ring with some 40 and 50-year-old cats, right? I believe Gunner got back at him and told him, well, I got a couple dudes, right, lined up, right? One's like 6'3", 280, fucking hog, right? Ready to come. Oh, we need to see him first. Don't get scared now. Don't get scared now. Oh, matter of fact, hey, check it out. He's from the South, homie. He's a South Sider. Now he gets scared.
Right.
He's from the South. Oh, nah, homie. I gotta do some research. I gotta know what he looks like, and
nobody even knows what you look like. Yeah.
Yeah. Why you want to fight 40-year-old Gunner for 40? Gunner 45.
Oh, my brother's in the chat, and he's about to be 45, and yeah, I throw him out there. Same thing though too. I got Southsiders. I got Sureños that would love it.
There's plenty of them that hate them. Yeah.
Right. But here's the thing though, is anybody, any channel, I would hope you guys, any channel that tries to promote a division between North and South. I mean, division between anybody, but I'm particularly interested.
44. Yeah.
Okay, I'm particularly interested in North and South stuff, right? For obvious fucking reasons. Anybody that promotes any division, anybody that promotes any set tripping, like I've said before, I know Boxer, all of us have said it. You can come on a platform and rep where you're from, right? We ain't tripping like that. And it happens every fucking day on all of our channels, right?
Yeah.
But pushing to divide people, that's wrong no matter what your background. I feel it's 10 times worse when you were never a part of that. You were never a part of that. You was never in no South-South conflict, North-North conflict, North-South conflict. You're not a conflict dude, bro. You don't fuck. You're a peeping Tom. So now you're trying to create problems where they don't need to be. You know what I mean? They don't need to be. And like I said, for all the other channels up north, to the best of my knowledge, none of them push that. Whatever they do push, they don't push that. Right? The last fight, whatever you think of it, was billed as a North versus South, but from a place of camaraderie, from a place of mutual respect. It wasn't, I'm gonna go bang on you, right? And they hyped the shit out of that fight. Hyped the shit out of it. But they were hyping somebody from the North or somebody other from the South getting in the ring, right? And at the end of the day, can shake hands, go separate ways. Ain't nobody getting shot, ain't nobody getting stabbed, ain't nobody throwing fucking bandanas around, ain't none of that shit.
Yeah.
And you got this fucking weirdo who's like, I don't know who the dude with him is, but you know, those guys from up there, you know what I'm saying? No, speak on it.
Yeah, he's not a scary looking. I wasn't impressed. This is the same dude he tried to say, hey, you could box with this dude. Bro, Tony's the only one that's scared of that dude. I mean, I sent his picture to a couple of these other kids. You know what I mean? What dude got a couple tattoos that makes him tough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I said I can go to the store and pose with any fucking bandana you want me to. Yeah. Right? That don't make me a gangster, for one. And for two, even if you are, you're acting real 80s right now. You're acting real mid 90s right now. You know what I mean? It's 2022. We're trying to get past that shit. We're trying to get past that shit, bro. We ain't trying to see people die in prison, out of prison, on their way to prison, on their way from prison. Like, that's not the goal. And I stand against anybody that would push that. That would push that. Me too. You know what I mean? I'm critical of some organizations, one in particular, because I feel like I can be, and I'm honest. I'm not a home team person. I'm honest. But I don't want anybody getting hurt, man. And some of this shit is fragile. Some of this shit is fragile, and you got some young, impressionable people out there. And no, that dude, he don't speak for nobody, but it's just offensive that he would try.
From up there, those dudes from up there.
Yeah, just come on, man. Those dudes down there don't like you either, bro. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't have dudes, bro.
He's burned every bridge he's got, man.
I believe too. Like, if people went to that last fight, that last event with good intentions, to go into this other fight, if it even was to happen, ain't nobody going, not from out here with no good intentions. Just so you know, ain't no good intentions, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's because of the shit that comes out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not a secret. I'm gonna let everybody else speak for themselves because I've spoke to them. You know what I mean? I'm sure they'll address it. Ain't nobody down with that bullshit. Mikey don't play that shit. Mikey was like, hey, if he's trying to make this a north-south thing, I'm out, bro. I'm not fucking dealing with that shit. It's not about that. I'm not about that.
Salute, Shadow.
You know what I mean? No. You get it. You get it from both sides, homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You get Elephant Man from both sides.
Yeah. Salute, Shadow Pit. Thank you for that, bro.
Hey, somebody was asking how to get a hold of me or email me or something. It's Joshua, JOSHUA, at the Homie Hangout, which you see right there, at thehomiehangout.com. It's like
a no name. He's a fool, man.
Joshua at the
Joshua at thehomiehangout.com.
Let me know if I got it right, bro.
Yeah, that works. Thank you.
Okay. It's just
Lodi 209. Nah, man. The thing is they maybe he's not in because he tried to put a video out not too long ago and he's like, let's talk about it, man. let's talk about, you know, these YouTube creators that put out videos about prison politics. Like he's trying to put it out in a way that it's saying that it's almost acceptable. And he said, you know, I don't know if you know, if I'd be okay. He said, maybe I'd take the mask off, maybe I'd be dead, maybe not, man. Nah, don't get it fucked up. You know goddamn well that the Mexican mafia, they want you pretty bad, homie. You know me, because like I said, we're all responsible for the content that we put on our channel. You chose to exploit them. You chose to put out all them videos, putting all their business out there. You did that. You're the one that's pushing them buttons over there. You're the conduit. They can't make that happen. You are. You know what I'm saying? So next time something like that comes out of your little rotten mouth, you know what I mean, about you know, these guys should know about who you are, and it might have an effect on them and their families, bro. That's projection. That's about as bad. The best example of projection you can give right there. You know what I mean? That's you. Right. Motherfuckers need to know who you are and what you've done in the past, and in the blood that you have on your hands.
With a mask on.
You got the audacity to fucking say that about somebody else when this has actually happened to you, man. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Hey, Empire David, thank you for that, man. No, he says all that shit with the mask on, though. Know about me. Know what I've done.
Real quick, Torres. Yeah, but you got to put .com at the end.
Oh, did I not do that?
I don't know, but it's Joshua at the homiehangout.com.
I can't even find the comment. But it's nuts, bro. You know, it's like let me retype it.
Yeah, hey David North. Yeah, straight up, man. That's true, bro. But that's I couldn't make that shit up. It was like I told you guys already, man. I know I'm repeating myself, but Red Rum. Red Rum is the one that told me how he edits their phone calls. You know what I mean? How he doesn't glorify it, but he's too stupid to understand that these dudes are lifers that have allegedly killed somebody, that are doing life, 73 to life, or whatever they're doing. They go to board, and board, a lot of times they take stuff that comes off of YouTube now because of all the prison shit that's on YouTube, and it have an effect on them. Why are you? So you're up for parole. So when you want to tell me something, why are you on YouTube glorifying gang life? Right. I'm not. Well, we got fucking 20 videos of you right here. Right. Hey man, you know what? The guy that released those videos, he edited the parts out where I wasn't glorifying it. But this dummy doesn't understand that. Anybody can write Red Rum, and I'm sure he'll be more than happy to tell you himself, you know, this came out of his mouth, and he's like, there's a few of us, there's a bunch of us, there's dudes that won't even talk to him because they're like, nah, bro, I gotta go to board. Right. I'm not putting nothing out there with that dude, man. So he can edit my calls and make it seem like I'm glorifying it and make it look a certain way that it's not. Nah, man, you know, I'm good with that. You don't understand that though. It's all about views for Tony. You know, it's all about views, man.
Yep. And it's just fucked up, man.
Okay.
Yep. It's fucked up. But see, like when we put it out, man, like we left all that shit in, you know, we left the calls as is. The only thing I took out was the beginning, if there was a YouTube topic, and the end, and the this call and 60 seconds remaining, because it drives people nuts. Once again, listening to your fucking subscribers, not being with the big fucking head like, who's this guy to tell me what to do type shit, you know? So,
but I let him know. I let him know too, you know, because Red Rum, he does talk a lot about God, and that's fine. I'm not against God, man. I'm not against people that are religious. The dude has been in a lot of situations. He's done a lot of dirt. He's been he was hooked up. He was running around with doing shit when he was a camarada. Then he ended up getting hooked up with Deuce 5. So he's done shit. He's been out there and he's done it. How he chooses to tell his stories, I know some people, not all, but some people are turned down when they start to hear something that sounds like it's Christian based, right? I don't want to hear that. He's a holy roller. And I let people know, look, this is what you're gonna hear, but listen to the dude. He's got a solid message.
Right.
He got a solid message. And he's not glorifying it. But he told me personally, bro, promise me you're not gonna edit my shit, homie. You know what I mean? Don't edit it because I don't want it to have a negative effect like this dude did. You know what I mean? But you know, it's his priorities are not theirs, man. You know, he doesn't seem to understand that. For somebody to drag their feet about something like, you know, when the youngster got put in a situation where he knew he was in danger because he just wanted to get as many views as he could before he pulled it. That's scandalous, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's scandalous. I'd have pulled it right away, man. Gone. That shit's gone. Deleted quick. And other people have done that.
Right.
You know, some of the other channels that I talk to personally have put videos out about certain NF members, and I didn't necessarily agree with the content, and I called them and I told them, hey man, you got to take that down, homie. With all due respect, that's off base right there, and that's not cool. Done deal, bro. You know, took accountability for it, showed some integrity, dropped the video. Simple as that. There was no politicking and why or none of that, man. You know what I mean? But
yeah, like I said earlier,
those situations, nothing happened to the people that were mentioned in those videos. But something did happen in his case. You know.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Very unfortunate.
Very unfortunately, and unfortunately, it was the wrong fucking person in control of the phone call. Yeah. That's, you know, and damn, dude. Yeah. You know, like you said, you got blood on your hands and other shit, but
for those of you that came late, the very quick recap on the whole blood on your hands and stuff. There's a northerner at High Desert. He had 9 years to do. He got himself in a financial debt because he lost the phone, and so he owed money for the phone. He had no source. He had no source of income, right? And so he kind of panicked, and he heard about this dude Tony. I don't know how he found out about it, but he heard about this dude Tony, who will pay you if you tell him your story. Now, mind you, that dude would have had to do 1 million fucking phone calls for Tony to get that 4 racks, right? Like, you know, Tony ain't paying like that. But but he's desperate, and he wants to make shit right. And so he says, yeah. Tony gets that Flacco. I'm sure Flacco will talk about it. I don't think that I'm betraying anything here.
The one on the Flacco, top.
You know, the one who, got
hit. The one up top, Lepe right there. Flacco and I talk about it. And we're on the exact same page. If he posts that video, that little youngster's going to get killed. Flat out. He's going to get killed. The youngster didn't say nothing quote unquote wrong, but he said his name. He said where he was at. He said the yard he was on, and he didn't tell on anybody. He just trying to make some money. He ain't trying to do nobody wrong. I mean, he's a fucking kid that's in a rough spot in prison. Granted, he got himself into that rough spot. He's in a rough spot in prison, and he's trying to make it right the only way that he knows how. And so he gets at Tony, and Tony is told, can't do this, man.
Thank you, Patrick.
You can't do this, man. This dude's gonna get killed. No, but I mean, he said it's fine. He wants to do it. Okay, but think though, and mind you, he's being told by people that actually did time. People that actually from the north. Not that matters. I think it would be the same for down south, but just for argument's sake, it's the opinion of people who know what the fuck they're talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But he's like, fuck it, I'm going to upload it anyways, man, because he said it's cool. Sometimes you got to be the grown-up in the room. sometimes you have to be the one to be like, you know what, man? I know this is what you want. I'll tell you what, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot you this money, this little $100, $125, whatever. But I'm not gonna put your video up, man, because I'm hearing from people, I'm hearing from your people to some degree.
Thank you, Sean.
That this will get you in trouble, man. But no, when you put money above anything, when you put views above anything, yeah. So what does he do? He uploads the video. Kid gets at him next day. Holy shit, man, you gotta take this down. Motherfuckers are bad. Oh, newsflash, right? And Tony eventually takes it down, but it's too late, and dude gets killed. He
eventually took it down.
Yeah, he gets murdered in prison, right? CDC identifies a couple dudes that they say did it. Whether they did it or not, who the fuck knows? But CDC's press report says they did it.
Yeah.
Neither one of those dudes are lifers. You know what I mean? They got 20 some odd years, but they're in their 20s. They wasn't lifers. If they get convicted, they ain't fucking going home now. Right? And so just the depth of this, man. The depth of this. And he can nitpick, and I'm sure that he will, and he'll say, you know what? It was his choice to do the video, and it's these people's choices to stab him, and I didn't have nothing to do with that because I'm just a fucking journalist. No, bro. Again, you're a peeping Tom that's trying to be a porn star. You getting into shit that's not your fucking business, and you way out of your league, and you're told, bro, this don't work. This is not a good idea. Oh well.
Josh.
Okay, yeah.
And to go along with what you're saying, bro, imagine being this kid. How old was Lepe?
Oh, he's in his 20s.
Imagine being a 20-year-old kid on a yard full of sharks in high desert. You wake up, now all of a sudden they're talking. You're looking around, man. I don't know how it is. I'm just trying to put myself in his shoes, right? You're looking around. Everyone's giving you like blowing you off. What are they doing?
That's a good analogy. That's how it is.
Yeah.
How fucking scared that dude must have fucking been, bro.
Yeah.
And like not anyone in their right mind would have been fucking scared. The whole yard looking at like gonna get at you.
The problem was is he didn't have a mask on. That was the problem. He wasn't wearing a mask. If he was wearing a mask, he might have got away with it. You know what I mean? But the youngster, and this is why I say, no matter how he spins it, no matter how he tries to say, no, he fell in debt over the phone. It was, he owed a phone. He owed a phone. He lost the phone, and he's on the hook for 4 racks. That's how much he was going for on that yard. But they don't kill you for a phone. You know what I'm saying? Even if he made a sloppy mistake, he was going to have some cleanup, and he was going to get DP. Trust me. However, when it got out that he made this call, he was telling other homies, hey, you can make some money, by making calls for this dude. And they were like, nah, hey, bro, that dude does phone calls for S&Y, cats that are on S&Y yards. You can't do that. You get caught up. But he'd already done it. Now he's thinking the youngsters like, fuck, man, I got to get this dude to take the fucking call down. He doesn't tell of course he doesn't tell the homies, oh, I already did it.
Right.
Because at least he's smart enough to know, like, okay, well, now I'm in trouble.
Tell on yourself. Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the damage was done. This dude drags his feet. You know what I mean? No telling how long it took him to answer the phone. And the next day, I'm not saying those 2 dudes did it, but the youngster gets killed. And allegedly, they're saying that these guys did it. But that's what happened. And nobody can refute that. The facts are the facts, man. Those were Northerners, and we knew the inside scoop on it. You can ask some of the other channels that also know. That's the inside shit that people swept up under the rug and tried to fucking act like didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the second issue that we told you guys about earlier with the MA associate, just a Southsider, maybe a camarada or somebody was in the mix. He had to be in the mix. Some of them other channels can tell you better than me because they're the ones that passed it on to me. I was like, look, talk about this right here. This is facts. This is what this cat also did. This is what he did. The cat that got in trouble, He thought he was on the no good list. So he agreed to do a phone call. He did the phone call. Come to find out, he jumped the gun. He wasn't in bad standings. He was in trouble, but he wasn't in bad standings. He was able to clean it up. So he goes into full-blown damage control. He starts blowing up that cat's phone like he was blowing mine up earlier, right? Trying to get a hold of him. He don't answer the phone because he knows the dude wants him to take it down. So that dude calls, like I said, Gunner and Rojo. Hey, and what I was told, he was damn near in tears. Like, I got to get this taken down. My family's in danger. I live out here. I'm living in the hood. These dudes know who I am, man. They one matter of fact, one of them asked me, "Hey, is that you? That sounds like you on YouTube." And he's like, "Nah, hell no, it ain't me." And because of that, you know, that dude, I'm not sure what the end result was. I know the phone call eventually got took down later. Fortunately for that guy, he didn't end up like the youngster, you know. So,
and before he tries to say, well, that youngster was going to get killed over the phone anyways, anybody that
don't know the politics,
and anybody that's run with the North, and again, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's pretty much the same with the South. If the fellas are going to kill you, they're going to kill you. If the fellas are not going to kill you, they're not going to kill you. If they're going to wait, they're going to wait, right? The dude did not get killed when he lost the phone.
Yeah,
it's just a fact. Shit. He didn't die. He didn't get killed when he lost the phone. He didn't get killed the day after he lost the phone. He didn't get killed a week after he lost the phone. Was he in trouble? Yeah. Was he on the shine? Yeah. Was he going to have to answer for that in some form or fashion? Of course.
He got killed the day after the phone call.
Right. He got killed after Tony uploaded the call that Tony was told would get that kid killed. That's what got him killed. Period. Again, like Bob said, you can't flip that no other way. You can't. You can't swing that, man.
Yeah, exactly, man.
It's fucked up.
You know, so it is what it is, man. You know, I wasn't, you know, I thought about doing this video, man, and I was like, nah, man, you know what? Fuck that dude. I'm not gonna trip on it, man. You know, but I stewed on that shit. Shit bugged the shit out of me, man. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm not letting that shit ride, man. You know what I mean? Especially when this little punk, like he says, man, you know, thinks that like he's got something in the motherfucker trying to blackmail me, man. Don't do no more videos like me, or I'm gonna put that shit out there, man. Like I said, put it out, man.
Go ahead.
Please do. Ahead. You know, so you can your credibility can get destroyed more, man. You know what I mean? And people can see what type of dude. You got no moral compass, Tony. You don't know what a real man is. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to educate me on what a real man is, what integrity is. Man, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I did what I did, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I let these motherfuckers swing, and I show my face, and I put it out there. I own it, bro. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do the same. And if you do, it's yet to be seen, man. So miss me with the bullshit, man. You know what I mean? Miss me with the tough guy shit. Because you called me talking loud, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, from 1,000 miles away from whatever rat hole you were in, man, that don't make you a man. You know what I mean? I don't engage in that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he was calling me for right now. I guarantee you. You know what I mean? He's gonna call to talk shit. You know what I mean? Spit all over his phone. You know what I'm saying? And
his mask. Because I guarantee you he's wearing that
fucking thing. He wears a mask around his fucking house, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, Joseph Torres, man, I've never asked you guys, man, to unsubscribe to nobody, not to support nobody, but man, I'm asking you guys, man, to just take into consideration that, you know, it's not just the personal shit that he's done, that he tried to inflict on me, but the cats that he's thriving, you know, that he's thriving on his channel, the dudes that he's leeching off of, he's not taking care of those cats, and all the other people that he's tried to assassinate their character. You know, you can see it on full display with Powder, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He turns on this dude. That was his best friend, he claims, is one of his best friends. They talked every day, one of his big money maker. And then he turns around when shit goes bad over money because he wasn't paying Powder, and then he assassinates his character. You know, then he stoops lower than that and puts his old lady. He involves his old lady. Where's integrity in that? Where do you draw the line?
Right.
Like, you want your old lady out there, so what? Whatever she was doing is her business. Whatever Powder has her doing, that's his business. But for you to take that video or to have her do those things, you know what I mean? When that's that man's old lady, man, where's your integrity at, man? You know what I mean? Where's your respect? You think is that what a real man means to you, Tony?
Yeah, you can't. And then he's coming after Powder, which again, I don't know Powder. I don't give two shits about him one way or the other, to be honest. But I think it's pretty clear what Powder's doing, and he's doing what he thinks is right, and he's dealing with a real life situation. Again, real life situation, right? And then Tony's calling him out for it. Well, you're disgrading my channel. You're making my channel look bad. Bro, it's a fucking channel. This dude's talking about his life. He's talking about other people's lives. She's talking about some serious shit. Again, however people find themselves in situations, okay, it is what it is. But when they turn around and say, look, man, I got to make this move and this is why. And you say, oh, no, man, but you're going to hurt my channel. No, it's like I said, I've had situations with other channels from up north where I just happen to be the go-between. And somebody's like, hey, man, can you get at them and let them know that video is not cool because there's some other stuff going on, right? There's some petty charges or they're kind of looking into this or whatever. And I've never, I in my experience, and I'm not going to name which ones they are because then I feel like that's going to get twisted into something by some of the fucking subscribers and reworked for something that's not. But immediately, I'm like, hey, bro, I'm just passing a message. Gone. Immediate. Yeah. No questions. No, well, let me wait till the end of the day. No, oh, man, I just hit the algorithm. No, nothing. No question. No, well, I don't think that's true or let me explain. No, nothing. Oh, man, gone. Tell them it's gone. I had a situation like that myself where I was got at. Hey, man, you said one thing in that video that's actually not helpful because this is the route we're taking on the defense. When I did that Berkeley video, and I'm immediate. I was driving down the freeway. Hold on, man. I'll take that shit down right now. No question. Because some shit's bigger than your channel, right? Like real people and real lives, real cases. But not if you've never lived that or experienced that or don't give a fuck about that. It's foul, man. And there's probably not a whole lot of situations that you would hear all these channels from up here that I think are basically going to say the same thing or share their own thoughts on some of the stuff. And maybe some people know some shit that I don't know or Boxer doesn't know. Who knows? Maybe there's more. Who knows? But you're not going to find a lot of situations that draw everybody out to say the same thing, right?
Yeah.
If nothing else, I would hope that means something, right? Hey, hit Hyper's comment, Sandman, please.
Which one?
Right under El Campa V. There you go. See, there's an example. Like I said, it's real life shit. We're not making up stories. We're not trying to put a 10 on a 2. We're not nothing else. People got their own vibe. People got their own style, and that's fine. But there's limits to shit. And what Tony's done on 100 different fucking levels goes way past the limits that any of us.
And even if we have our own little beefs among ourselves, and little things we disagree with about, when everybody comes together and says, you know what, nah, man, that right there, and they draw the line and say that right there, that's not cool right there, man. Right. That enough's enough, and you done crossed the line.
Yeah.
You guys Just take that into consideration. Now, there's no doubt that he's gonna drop a video, you know what I mean? But this dude's supposed to be positive. He's supposed to be about, a positive, spreading a positive message. Probably go on there and call me all kind of rats, and I'm a punk and a weak motherfucker and all that. And since I sold out on my people, what kind of message is that? What kind of message is that though? You know what I'm saying? What's there to gain from that? I'm trying to give him game right now. So, try to take the high road, Tony. Try to say, look, man, don't get all excited and shit, start foaming at the mouth. Address it, you know what I mean, and try to spin it, bro. So where they believe you. You know what I mean? Take the high road. But he can't dispute the facts, man. Right. So no matter what he tries to say, a lot of us that are familiar with that situation know the inside details, and it's not a secret. And you can go on other channels and ask other people as well that that are associated with this channel and others that I talk to. That you guys know what I'm talking about. They can speak for themselves, and I'm sure they will. But yeah, man. Anyway, man, enough of that clown, bro. We spent a fucking 5 hours on that dude, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't worked up. I went through a few cigarettes. I had to go open up another pack. Man. It's just frustrating.
It is, bro.
It is, right. Man. You know what I mean? It is. The last thing I'll say is, sometimes this dude acts like a goofball. You know what I'm saying? I don't always like it when he wears his hat sideways or when he blows his nose on the camera and shit. Sometimes he irritates the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? But that's my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? And he does a lot. He does a lot for the channel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He does a lot for the channel. But that just goes to show the audacity of this fucking dude to sit there and call me all these names over the phone, but in the same breath be like, bro, just think about it. That dude's bad for your channel, homie. Look at my views. I'm getting 45, 60,000. He's like, look at your channels. You got 25,000 subscribers and you're not getting barely any views, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just think if me and you were together. Just think if we were together. We could take over the whole fucking YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, this motherfucker's delirious. I told him, bro, hey, homie, you just called me every name in the book, bro, and now you're trying to be diplomatic with me? What the fuck's wrong with you, man? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, bro, your channel could be so much better, boxer. You know what I'm saying? You
let me school you
on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just gotta fucking you just gotta get out there and take that dude off your don't do no more lives with that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Do them yourself. You'll be winning, man. Better than all of us. That dude, the dude,
because he knows what it is to put work into a video. He knows.
Talking about Tony, the dude that hides behind the mask, that leeches off all these dudes that are locked up in prison. All these stories he puts out. I don't know if you watched this whole video, but maybe you should go back and watch the beginning. Because we're not just on here ranting and throwing out a bunch of false propaganda. Everything that we said is factual. I showed some of the texts or some of the emails that came from some of these dudes. There's newspaper clippings. There's situations that he's personally responsible for. So anybody that cares enough to know that's just now tapping in, man. I'd advise you to watch this video from the beginning. It's all laid out for you guys, man. And you'll even get to see him like firsthand, like call me 5 times right here while we're doing this live. Right. You know. Yeah, joke's on you, man.
How many months did we tell him to stop, bro? How many months? 3 months?
What's that?
How many months did we tell him stop it, Tony? Stop it.
Yeah. Gave him a fair warning too, man. You know what I mean? It's like he kept on acting like he had some kind of fucking ace in the hole, man. And tell him, bro, man, go ahead and implode. Go ahead and do it yourself, man. You know what I mean? I guarantee you say anything, you create any kind of fucking bullshit, you know, I'm gonna do everything I can to destroy you, bro. You think because you got a lot of views and you got a good platform that people are just gonna people don't even know who you are. They don't even know what you look like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who are they defending? You know, so but he was given fair warning and he kept running his cock holster, man. You know what I mean? He kept running his fucking suck muscle. And he had fair warning. So that's on him, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right, Lori. Let's hit the like button, guys. Let's see. But we're coming for you guys. Yeah, Vegas.
400. You had 405 people in there, man. We can't hit that like button.
Oh, we had more than that. We had like 475 at one point. So
that's good, man.
Yes, sir. That's pretty funny.
How much would you guys pay for that face mask that Tony's wearing?
I wouldn't piss on it.
Yeah. That's right, Mr. Clean. Salute on me.
What's up, DC Irish? Hey, man, I hope you're feeling good tonight, bro. Maybe gets a little laughs in, you know?
Big figures. That's right. Lucky Loco, what's up, man? I know you did, homie. Good looking out, Sonny E.
Thank you, Sonny.
Yeah, man. I just hit him with the GS. I just hit him with that stop flapping your suck muscle. Stop flapping your cock holster, man.
Tony's face.
Oh yeah, good looking out, Farmetto, too. On the
thank you, Farmetto. And Sonny E, yes, sir.
Tony's face mask. Yes, you can get a shout out, man. Most definitely, homie.
Probably the only thing that's hard on that motherfucker anyway.
Yeah, I know that dude, but he says that a lot though, man. You got to understand something about that dude. He does a lot of this for that rah-rah, the everything leading up to it for the views, you know what I mean? All the controversy and all that shit. And then ask Gunner how many times he's pulled out in the past, man. Like, I think he just put that video he just pulled out. He made it seem like this is something that just started yesterday. They've been talking about this, but every time things get ready to happen, this dude something happens or he backs out or he doesn't pushes the date back. So you know what I mean, something like that. So I've never gotten into talks with him about getting in those fights because I just didn't want to get him. By that time, I'd already been down that road twice, and I just didn't want to fuck with it no more because I didn't think that one would happen either. Straight up, man. No. So now I'm not even gonna get involved in that. His thing was like, bro, man, you got the opportunity. Now you're backing up. Now you're now you don't want that smoke, man. Miss me with that shit. You fucking, you know what I mean? Miss me with that, bro. It ain't about not wanting no smoke. You're too stupid to understand. You know what I'm saying? Try to explain it to him, but you know, that's all he kept saying is, man, I got somebody you can fight right here, and you know, you can come in as a like a secondary fighter. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not coming in. Then you know,
wow,
he's chasing the bag, right? I talked to Gunner, and Gunner's like, bro, if you were to come in, no doubt, like he thinks because I got 25,000. This is how Tony's thinking is. I got 25,000 subs. He's got like 70 or something. And Gunner's got a good amount. You know that they're the big names that are gonna pull all the people in. So it's like, you know, we'll let you come in, homie, because we're gonna bring in all the fucking the people, and you know, we'll do like maybe a 40-40-20, you know, split. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know, I talked to Gunner, and Gunner's like, I didn't even have to tell him. He's like, bro, if you were to come in, I wouldn't agree to nothing more than a 30 split. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell him, he's like, yeah, that dude don't know what he's a fucking kid, bro. He's a dumb kid that, you know, he's just trying to line his pockets. Like, what I look like, man? I'm gonna come over there and fight on your card as a secondary fight. That it probably ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? Probably ain't gonna happen. So I told him I'm not even gonna participate in that, bro. You know, oh man, all right, dog. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, he's on the phone telling these dudes all this bullshit so that they'll stop calling me. I had a couple of them lined up, and one dude, he's on the phone, and he yells over to one of those dudes, and he's like, hey, you're going to call the homie? He's like, he's right here, bro. You're going to call him? And they just did a cutthroat sign. Like, he's like, what are you talking about? And then later on, when he talked to him, he's like, oh, bro, that dude's smutting you up, homie. He's smutting you up, bro. You know what I mean? This is what he's saying. I'm like, wow. That fool's going that far to make sure that these dudes don't call me, man. That's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. I didn't throw it back. Man. You know what I mean? I just, all right, it's all good. I'll confront him. And when I did, he denied it. He denied it, man. That dude's a J-Cat, red rum. He lies. That's all he does. And you'll see. And what, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, he's still doing it. He's still, it didn't just come from 1 or 2, 3 people. There's people in other blocks that were telling me this. So that dude, man, he was trying to smut you up, man. This motherfucker had filters going around. Can you believe that, bro? This fool had them sending filters around, man.
Yeah, he
Box, Josh.
What
do you guys think about Tony possibly facing criminal charges?
I don't wish that on nobody.
Yeah,
right?
I hope he doesn't.
Not even on that piece of shit. I'll say that. I don't wish it on nobody. That's not my intentions. If that was to happen, it's nothing that I've talked about isn't already out there. It's already out there. Right. This is not a secret. I wasn't in High Desert. So that shit has been passed on down through the grapevine. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish to get anybody in any kind of criminal trouble. But if he did, it's based on the chatter that's going on out there right now, not based on what's being put out now, but what's already out there. You know what I mean? This is stuff that just dropped on my lap from some of the other channels. Hey, look, you want a banger? You really want a banger on this fool? Look, check this out. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? That makes sense now. That's what kind of dude that we're dealing with, you know. So,
and then Miguel Lopez, he's asking, can you say hello to his daughter Gianna? She's tuning in.
Gianna, hey, shout out to Gianna. We love you, what's her name? Gianna. Gianna, we love you. Your daddy's a good friend of ours. Yeah, shout out to Gianna. I don't know if it's your birthday, if you're just a special little girl, but shout out to Gianna.
Salute. Tony's face reveal. And it's the fucking, what is it? You think YouTube will stop all interviews from inmates?
Shit, they should. You know, they shut his ass down. He'd be done. No more income because, you know, he got nothing to talk about. That's all he depends on. You know.
Look, fucking post them, bro.
He's putting out stuff already.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Fucking go ahead. Go down that fucking
road. Come on with it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come on. You still haven't fucking learned, man. You still have not learned.
That. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Still has not fucking learned. Please.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Nick. Exactly, man.
Wow, dude. Usually people don't irritate me, but people who don't learn from past mistakes get on my fucking nerves, man. Especially when they're being taught.
We'll work that out. Yeah, man. Don't nobody want to fuck with you right now, Tony. Stop it with your little trolling games and
no.
The day you had paperwork on me like that, boy.
Fucking man, and Gunner just fucking said he puts his stamp on it that ain't no fucking suspect charges, period. Fucking dumb motherfucker.
What's that, man? The salchicha. What is it? What's the salchicha?
No clue. That's right, Miguel. Thanks for tuning in, man.
That's right. Damn, even got my little picture, man. Now you gotta own that. You gotta own that. Make sure you post that paperwork. You gotta own that shit now.
Make sure. It's fucking crazy, but so what we got in the works, bro?
Anyway, huh?
What do we got in the works?
Oh, I'm gonna wait to see what kind of fucking shit his channel comes out with. Okay. So he starts dropping some good crime stories. I'm gonna fucking be doing the same. Nah, man. I'm working on those. I'm working on those profiles that I've been working on before my house started falling apart, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? This last week has been hectic, man. I've had some family issues, and then half of my kitchen in laundry room is tore down because of the issues I had a while back. I told you guys about the water issue. That's why I've been kind of doing my thing for like this last week, man. But I'm gonna knock out the rest of those profiles. Something should be coming out tomorrow or the next day for sure, man. I got the Q&A. It's almost done. I'll start working on it this morning. Inner Demons, I'll be back on tomorrow, man. I just want to take care of this little issue first. But I'll be back. Try to get that to you tomorrow so that you can get episode 5 up, man. Same stuff, man. Try to get the chapters. You still got chapters?
I just got God's Mistress left, remember?
Yeah, if you guys got some ideas, for some more books, man, let us know. Because most of these books, with the exception of I think that one right there, God's Mischief, and the other one, what are we calling
the Pledge?
One? The Pledge. All the other ones, they're
Valeria.
They're almost over. Tookie's almost over. What other ones am I reading, man? Oh, the Hot House. That one's almost done. So I know I got what's that book called? My Crazy Life. I think it is. I can start reading that one next. My Crazy Life about the Latin disciples or something. One of those gangs out in New York. That one, and there's another El Sicarios is another one about the cartels. And there's another one called The General. I think it's about a Crip. There's a few, man. We'll post them, and then you guys can let us know, man.
Yes, sir.
What you got going on? You got people lined up for interviews?
No, I don't have any interviews at the moment. I've been trying to get a couple, but like Vegas prison stories, I want to get them on, man. But that's one.
Who was your boy you were talking about? You were talking about your boys.
Oh, my boy Jo. Yeah. I do. I gotta call him tomorrow, and I'll try and get him on ASAP. My boy Jo, he's a white gangs. Oh fuck, man, those gangs always confuse me. It was a GD, Gangster Disciple. Anyway, he's from Kansas. Yeah, I believe it's he's a white GD. Yeah.
How you doing, Valerie? Yeah. Valeria.
What's up?
What you got going on the homie hangout, man? What you got going on?
I don't know, man. I think Tony's probably gonna make a video about me, and I might have to shut down my channel.
That fool ain't stopping nothing, bro.
No, I got some cool interviews coming up. I'm hoping this weekend to knock them out. I'm gonna do one with Buzz. That should be tomorrow that I do it. I don't know when I'm gonna drop it. I probably won't drop the interviews over the weekend. I'll probably drop them during the week next week. And I might spread them out.
Matter of fact, now that you mention it, man, it looks like you and Buzz look like you guys could be brothers, bro.
No, that's
real. I want to see that interview, man.
Yeah,
that might be kind of awkward, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I can put a mask on if that would make it easy, but no. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do a profile next month. But I think next month starts in a couple of days, right? So early next month, I'm gonna do a profile on this dude who's a northern writer out of Sacramento, and somebody that gets talked about relatively often, but I don't think that the whole story has been told. And then I have some personal history with this person, and so I'm gonna do that. I've talked about it before, but I'm gonna do an actual
I know what
spill
on.
and so I got that. Tomorrow, I got a book. I'm gonna start reading my homeboy's book. It's a ministry book. Really, truth be told, I'm trying to take over your lane, and so please don't call me 1,000 times and yell at me. No, I'm gonna read my homeboy's book.
Hopefully, he ain't got your number, boy.
And no, I know. Man. I think I've changed it since then. But
good night, Julie.
But so I'm gonna do that. I got every Sunday around noon.
All right, Miguel.
I have somebody said break it down like I did the Florida. It's gonna be but it's more about one individual, but it's gonna be about that too. And then I whatchamacallit? Fuck I was gonna say. Oh, every Sunday we do a recovery meeting basically in the afternoon. It's a live recovery meeting. I think starting this Sunday, I'm gonna do a little spiel first. I'm gonna upload a little video, kind of like how Boxer does the Q&As. I'm gonna upload a little video, little 15, 20-minute one maybe, and then after that have the recovery live. And we could talk about what was in the video, or we could talk about other shit. And just so you guys know, it's not just recovery from substances. Right, and it's not just for people that identify as addicts of something. It's awful, but the conversation centers around, recovery and getting healthy, whether it's recovering from a lifestyle, a mindset, a substance, whatever it may be. But that's what it centers around. So questions and stuff that are way off topic won't get answered in that live. But there's good conversations, man. This will be the third week, and
oh shit! Okay, my bad.
And they're good. They're good conversations. Sandman flakes every week, but
Well, fucking, my bad.
That's all right.
My bad. I got so much shit going on, man. I'll be put
Valeria, you crazy.
What time?
Yeah, come on next time, Valeria. I'll let you on with the mask. You can call somebody out.
Josh, what time?
Yeah. It's probably gonna be around noon. It's normally around noon.
We gotta still continue to do our thing too, Josh. Every now and then, I flip over on your channel, you flip on mine, and we'll just talk about some issues, man.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think this week was kind of busy for both of us in different ways, and so so that's I didn't even kind of reach out because I figured you probably had your hands full, and honestly, I did too with the kids and graduating and shit.
Fast ass Dave. Oh, he's doing a Q&A?
No, he said Q&A patented.
Them Q&As, boy, you gonna do a Q&A?
I'll sign a contract.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say, man, those are under contract, homie.
Yeah,
I got those cool. That market's cool, bro.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna read my book in Spanish too, so I don't interfere with that contract. But no, that's yeah, man, that's and then little shit here and there. I got thoughts and views on shit that come up, but That's my pre-planned stuff.
That's good stuff, man.
Well,
yeah. So that's it. Oh, as far as the raffle, like I had mentioned like 2 weeks ago to you guys, man, I'm leaving that entirely up. I left it entirely up to you guys. You know, I sound like I'm repeating myself, but again, I kind of backed up because it's like we're in a lightweight recession right now. People are struggling, man. You know, you guys have known since I've been doing raffles. It's not I'm not trying to make money off of nobody. A lot of the time, you know, well, the times that I've done it, we've done it. It was to give back to you guys. It was an opportunity to give back, and you know, it's not like we just do the shoes and that's it. I wanted it to be about reaching out to as many of you as we could. So, you know, when I talked about doing this next raffle, I know everybody's hurting at the pump right now, man. You know what I mean? So if we continue to do the raffle, what I was gonna do is get a bunch of gas cards and have a bunch of you win. It was just a way for us to give back and show you guys, reciprocate some of the support that you guys have shown this channel, man. So we're not trying to make thousands of dollars off of these raffles, man. Honestly, some of them Jordans, man. Don't take my word for it. Look how much they cost, man. And if you do the numbers, we haven't made it a secret how many of you have participated. Some of it's just barely enough to pay for itself, which is fine.
Thank you, Lucky.
You know what I mean? But that's the purpose. You know what I mean? Otherwise, we'd be waiting like fucking 2-3 months for one raffle just to rack up as much as we could. It's not like that, you know. We give away books and it all costs, man. You know, but like I said, it's so you guys can win too, man. So we'll probably run it next week.
We're in Vegas.
We'll probably run it next week. I'm gonna get the gas cards and all that this week. We'll see what happens. Let the one who has has ears listen. All right, Vegas prison stories. That's right, man. It's all love.
Dancing Bear just called. He wants to see if Sandman's single.
What? Wait, hold on. Where?
Fast ass motherfucking Dave.
That's cool, man. Dancing Bear too. Dancing Bear funny like that, boy.
Yeah. Lupe, good to see you, man. Shadow Pit, of course. Everybody. I can't go through that whole list. There's a lot of good people. Paula, the moderator of moderators.
Yes.
Hangout.
She's a champion. Thank you, Paula.
Yep.
Yeah, Ishpo. Fuck, man. That's another thing. I released that this week too, man. I pick a chapter. I've been telling you guys that I keep forgetting, man. If I forget, Sandman, remind me. You know what I mean? I get caught up in these profiles and in the Q&As and all this other stuff, but I already have a chapter. I already have chapters that are already done. So it's just a matter of me of
your book.
Yeah, pasting, dropping in, dragging and dropping and throwing some pictures in there, and that's it, man. And then doing the audio on it. So I'll get it done, man. Like I said, I'll be on Inner Demons tomorrow. A few of you been asking, man, but sometimes, man, life's everyday things catches up with us, man. You know what I mean? They caught me this week.
Mm-hmm.
Read one of a favorite George Jackson book, Hypervigilance. I would, man, and I've read all of his books, and they're good books, man. But I just don't know if if they like that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, they don't watch it.
Which question?
It's like he goes hard on that revolutionary stuff, man.
Yeah, I got that stuff from a Panther when I was in prison. He gave it to me in manila envelopes. All those books, Johnny Spain, George Jackson's writings. Man, that shit was
Solid Dad Brothers.
It was dope. Yeah, Solid Dad Brothers, and that shit was dope. Yeah, it was good stuff.
Let's see,
yeah, man. So that's the latest, man. That's the latest, and we've been down for like a week, man. Haven't really done nothing, but I'm gonna start going hard again, man. This week, so all the distractions are out the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real shit, man. Read some icebergs.
Read some Iceberg Slim. I was reading that shit in juvenile.
So, Carlos.
Another thing I'm doing, and hopefully I'll do it this week, is and I got to get a Sandman to get some of the technical knowledge.
Okay.
But people been asking like college, higher education, that kind of stuff, and I was thinking about with people graduating, and I've had some folks reach out to me. And so, what's up, Demon? I see you, homie.
Salute,
That's
Demon.
right, Demon.
And and I look forward to getting that, bro. I'm gonna tap in with you in a little bit. But I'm gonna do a video on college, on getting into community college, or like if you're in high school, that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna try to flip it where I'll show you on websites exactly how it works and kind of walk you through. It's not complicated, but walk folks through like how you get your money. You know what I'm saying? And how much money's out there. Like I paid bills off of going to community college. I didn't pay a dime. I got paid and paid rent off that shit for a while.
Damn, I wish I knew about that.
Yeah, it's the thing. None of us are told that. We're all told college is expensive. You know what I mean?
But,
and so I want to walk through that and show you guys in a video, not on a live, and maybe that'll be some good information for folks, right? Hey, Sneak 900, go on my thing. I did a video on that. I did a video on that just like yesterday, bro. It didn't get a lot of views yesterday or the day before. And go check because I actually put some of the research up there about school shootings and shit. So yeah, that's another one.
So I'm probably gonna go for another few minutes. Damn, motherfucking clock is off or what? Is that 10 o'clock? Shit, 10 o'clock. Yeah, man. I gotta jump into this Q&A tonight, man. I got a bunch of work I gotta get into, man. We just wanted to drop this real quick to you guys. Let you know back on track. You know what I mean? So that's what's up, man. I hit that Inner Demons tomorrow. Get that Q&A out. Work on them. Them chapters. Let me see. Yeah, and I'm telling you. See, but yeah, real shit, man. But yeah, man. So that's all I got, you guys, man. I appreciate you guys support. Last thing I just want to say is, it's never been my style to go in on nobody like that unless they had it coming. I'm all about positivity, and for the most part, like I said, man, I was just gonna let this shit go. There was people that but there was people that were like, nah, on this one, you got to go in on them, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to go in. You can't let that go. I would like Sandman can tell you. I was at first. I was like, bro, it's nothing but a fucking. It's just a big interference, and all it's gonna do is just create just a bunch of chaos, man. So I'd rather avoid it and just fuck the dude, man. You know what I'm saying? But again, people were like, nah, bro, you can't let that one ride on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Address it, put it out there and smack that fool back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got that coming. And that's why, you know what I mean? That's why took it this far, man. He took it that far. You know what I'm saying? He should have just, dude has a good channel. he's got good views. That ain't enough for him though. That's not enough. He wants it all because he's a greedy fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? And he's shown that. You know what I mean? Why should he give a fuck about me getting other dudes on my channel to talk about their experiences if this is benefiting youth out there and it's helping people? Why should he care? Like, hey, go ahead, homie. I would tell him, hey, if I was doing it, I'd be like, I'm not tripping. Hey, them dudes wanna do interviews on your channel. Fuck, they can do what they want. They're shit, they can do them on 5 channels. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's between you guys, man. I don't own them dudes. I don't dictate what they do. So I'm not taking it personal, man. But even trying to explain it to this dummy, he couldn't understand that. That, you know, other people see that he's got a successful platform. Eventually they're gonna do it. I'm surprised more people haven't done that. Maybe now they will. But now he don't deserve you guys. He doesn't deserve the attention that he's been getting. He's sitting back, leeching off of people, laughing to the bank. You know what I mean? And there's no narrative for helping people. He claims that these calls in his channel is, like I said, fucking journalist Tony, big journalist Tony, fucking
no journalistic integrity.
Is helping people. How come there's no narrative? How come there's no like, hey, you know, a 10, 15, 20-minute conversation before or after the call to kind of expand on what they talked about? Or, you know, how come he doesn't do this right here? Why? Because he don't know nothing about none of that stuff. You know what I mean? He hasn't been nowhere, but he acts like he has. You know what I mean? And it's he brought it on himself, man. He brought it on himself, straight up.
Yeah, he earned this.
Yeah,
he earned it.
I wouldn't, and I'm half joking, but you guys know I can't stand Lencho. I wouldn't even call him a chomo. You just don't go that far, man. In prison or in this life,
period,
that lifestyle, that'll get you killed, man. Somebody will murder you for some shit like that. It's just nothing to play with, man. You know what I mean? So he don't understand that. Maybe he will now. Hopefully it has an effect on him. I hope it hurts him in his pocket. I hope he realizes, like, damn, I fucked up. You know what I mean? As he should. He should, man. He doesn't deserve it. You know what I mean? Right. He don't deserve it, man. But that's my my position on it, man. It's addressed. So, you know, I'm not gonna go back and forth with him on this. You know what I mean? Let him go ahead and try to clean everything up now. And like I said, come on with it, boy. You know what I'm saying? Come on with your phone call or your paperwork. I encourage you. Please do, bro. I'm telling you, come with it now. And if you have that, what you're saying that you do, you should have been put it up. Because, bro, boy, believe it. If I had that paperwork on you like that, I would have been put it up. And the last thing I would have been doing is asking you to hook up with me so that we can be a team. You know what I mean? Or I wouldn't have invited you to my event. You a piece of shit. You a chomo. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to do with you. So you don't make sense, bro. You're too stupid to realize that, you know what I mean? None of it makes sense, man. But hey, man, you got to be held accountable. So maybe you get held accountable now, man.
Yes, sir.
I see you, Renee Q. Yeah, I'm working on some of that. I am.
I would definitely watch that, man.
Yeah, I'm working on some of that.
Okay, cool.
So unless that's got something else, man, I'm gonna go ahead and tap, man.
All right, brother.
Hey, we'll probably be back on. We'll probably be back on tomorrow, you guys. If we drop something, you know how we do it. When we drop something, we usually come on and talk about it. So we'll be back probably tomorrow night, unless I don't get something finished for sure over the weekend. If not, doesn't get out until like Sunday or something. Hey, you guys enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there, man. Be careful out there. It's crazy, man. Look at what's happening in Texas, and It's crazy. You know, just be safe out there, man. Keep your kids safe. Like I've always advocated, man. Those of you that got family, hold on to them. Time is precious, man. I've learned that this last week too. Dealing with some family issues, man. They're still around, man. You better cherish them while they're here. You know what I mean? Tomorrow's not promised for none of us, man. It could be over just like that. So remember that. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'm gonna tap you guys.
All right, later, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, real quick. All right, you know how we do it, man. Roll call, man. Lupe, Sneaky Beanie, Spider-Man, Renee Q, Miguel Espinoza, Tiny Two Angels. I'll get mine in, and you guys can go, man. Fast Ass Dave, Fat Ass Dave, Anthony Merkovich, Lupe, Sucker Free 01, Pancho Zapata, Shadow Pit, Nick Lukey, Sonny E, Salty Sausage, Raymond H, Razalite, Mark 9400, Paula Smith, 6 Actual, El Compa, Guerra Fernandez, Vincent Saldana, Cisco, Hargender. Let me go. Big June, Ishpo 916, Casper Corleone, Miguel Espinoza, Mike Wallace, Mo Money, Familia Ramirez, Jay, Sean Whelan, Chupa Mi Verga, Papa, Lucky Loco, San Fran 415er, Sneak 900, Fuma 8225, Demon from Concord, BB, Carlos Martinez, Reborn, Mr. No Name, AZ, No J, Spinal. Man, I'm going blind, boy. What you laughing at, Willis?
Fat Ass Dave.
Fat Ass Dave. Hypervigilance. My boy, Big Figures.
Salute.
Lupe. That's right. Shout out to you, Lupe. You know what's up, homie.
That is my name. So
Fight the Power. Larry from Los Angeles. Lodi 209. Vegas Prison Stories. Miguel Espinoza. Ruben Sanchez.
Salute, Ruben.
Loco. Wendy. Michoacano. Riders. Homeboy 1083. Lodi 209. Toker 510. Valeria Perez. Let me go to the top, get some of you guys, because this shit's way up there. How many hours have you been on it?
3 hours plus.
Let's see. DMS, True Story, Rudy Castro and the Silhouettes, Wetters World, CMZ, Big Goyle, True Story, Tiny Two Angels, Polio, Máquina Listo, Spider-Man, Yard Recall with Buzz, Claudia Rains, Fraylin, Titty Sucker Free, Ruben Sanchez, Tino the Mino, Dan Wusky, It's Me, Niner Rich, Sergio Velasquez, Fuesta 86, Gustero, Machete, Pete Carball, 415 Boxing, Eddie Aguilar, Salty Rider, Raider Nation, what's her name? Julie, Axel Herrera, Droops, ESSJ, David Trigueras, B-Rad, Hustle Through the Struggle, Homeboy 1083, 11, and if you want to do the rest, or if you want to just say, and everybody else, Oscar the Tabuda, GS, and everybody, HD, and everybody else that we missed, man. In Minority Report, you know, we Mr. Nacho 1955. You know, we send our Daniel Ayala, we send ours to everybody. Robert Rooney, Barrio History. We send ours to all you guys, man. You guys have a good night. Have a good weekend, man. Stay safe. All right, you guys. I'll holler at you. Sandman, I'll try to get you something by tonight, so we can drop it tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right, you guys.
Put a note in.
Have a good one.
All right, brother. Later, Joshua.
Okay. All right, guys. You guys take care.
I'm
all
out.
right, brother.
Everyone be safe.
Yeah.